DJ Youngnut. If he ain't playing, I ain't staying.
All right, come on, let's go. Let's go. Like my mother always say, thank God for Jesus. It is a turned up Tuesday. It is Tuesday, June the 29th, 2021, 23 minutes after the hour. Welcome to the Shawn Harvey Morning Show featuring Senny J. Along with our co-host Barbi Cologne, where you get your morning started right. Only place on earth where you get your morning started right. That chat room is wide open. Or please call in 570-982-6950. iHeartRadio, radio.com, ShawnHarveyMorningShow.com, Fam Radio app distributed by Comedy World Net Radio, all major podcast platforms. Special shout out to our affiliates, 94.5 The Blaze, Louisville, Kentucky. Also my man WFLX in Rochester, the Flex. We appreciate y'all. Google the Shawn Harvey Morning Show featuring the Wake Up Team. All links come up, so you can find us right there on the World Wide Web. Also YouTube this morning. Please subscribe to our YouTube page. That's the Shawn Harvey Morning Show. Let's build these YouTube subscriptions up, and enjoy the show. Right now, Facebook. So please go to our business page, Shawn Harvey Morning Show featuring Wake Up Team business page. Like the page, you get notified after 7 a.m. Monday through Friday when we go live. And also join our group, the Shawn Harvey Morning Show featuring Wake Up Team group. And invite yourself to the group and come on in. Thousands of folks in the group. We have a great time. You meet some great people. So this is the only place on earth where you get your morning started right, where you get your morning love. Why not? Senny J, God bless you. Good morning. It's good to see you over there. You're looking well, young lady. I hope your morning's going good so far. Good to see you. And how are you?
Good morning, Shawn. I'm doing great. Good morning to everyone listening. We have a great show for you today on this Turns Up Tuesday. We're going to get started with Senny Says, where I will let you know what's going on in Hollywood and entertainment news. You do not want to miss it.
Okay.
And I'm also going to give you the weather to let you know what it's going to be like if you have not stepped outside today. Today in downtown Bethlehem, Pennsylvania, where we are broadcasting from, it is currently 79 degrees and it is sunny. It is going up to a high of 93 degrees today, and there is a heat advisory going on in Northampton County until Wednesday, 8 p.m. It says that there is going to be extreme heat with values up to 104 degrees until 8 p.m. on Wednesday. Hot temperatures and high humidity may cause heat illnesses to occur. So they are reminding everyone to drink plenty of fluids, stay in air-conditioned rooms, stay out of the sun, and check up on relatives and neighbors. Young children and pets should never be left unattended in vehicles under any circumstances. Take extra precautions if you work or spend time outside. So please take that into consideration today. In New York City, it is currently 79 degrees, going up to a high of 95. Again, a heat advisory for New York, Manhattan, Bronx, Southern Queens, Staten Island, Kings County, Brooklyn, Northern Queen counties, everywhere, Northeast. Weather advisory, extreme heat conditions. Atlanta currently 72 degrees, going up to a high of 82 degrees with scattered thunderstorms throughout the day. In Orlando, Florida, it is currently 77 77 degrees, going up to a high of 88 degrees. Scattered thunderstorms throughout the day as well. In Los Angeles, California, it is currently 66 degrees, going up to a high of 81, and it will be partly cloudy. That is the weather that I have for you. Let us know what the weather is like where you are. Shawn Harvey Morning Show featuring Senny J, along with our co-host Barbi Cologne, where you get your morning started right.
Okay, where you get your morning started right. Only place on earth where you get your morning started right. Guess what, guys? We have the morning buzz. So what I suggest that you do is you pick up your beverage of choice, your water, tea, juice, milk, orange juice, even a glass of wine if you're into that this morning. Because one thing we guarantee on this show, each and every morning, your head will be buzzing. Cindy, what else you have?
Yes, and in the 9 o'clock hour, I will have front page news with Senny J, where I will let you know what's going on locally and nationally. Stick around for that.
And we also have Harvey's House of Sports, where we give our perspective on the sports other than the scores. We got NBA news to talk about. We got the Olympic trials to talk about, and we're excited about that. So thank you so much. Let's get right into the show. Thank you so much, everyone, for tuning in this morning. We appreciate you. In about less than a half an hour, so we'll shout out the room. We'll show the room some love. You know where the heart's at, in the chat room. So we want to make sure we honor our members on the Turned Up Tuesday. We appreciate you, and special shout out to all our DJs. You know, DJ Rome, DJ Young and Nut, and DJ Not Here. We appreciate you. Thank you. Now, I want to start off the show by saying this. Special shout out to Barbi Cologne and Senny J for holding down the podcast platform yesterday. I want to say that you ladies did a tremendous job, and God bless you. And
Thanks,
and you sound like professionals, and the show is entertaining. So I want to say thank you. Now, on the Turned Up Tuesday, I just want to let you, I wasn't here yesterday, obviously. I was out there, like Barbi said, chasing a coin. And but I was here yesterday before we get into the show. I came in here.
Barely.
Came in here, made sure, like DJ Rome, operation, everything was operational. Make sure all the bills are paid. When
so
young ladies,
proud of that.
I didn't want the young ladies to come here and turn the power on. Nothing works.
You stopped in here for 2 minutes.
So I stopped in here for 2 minutes. And when I stopped in here for 2 minutes, everyone,
literally,
I pull up, and I'm gonna get into the whole thing from the IMB. And I got a lot to talk. We got a lot to talk about. We're only staying until 9:15. See. So yesterday, everyone, and God bless you. We're gonna like and share the Shawn Harvey Morning Show feature Wake Up Team page if y'all don't mind, and be a star baller as well. And what's our Cash App, Cindy, if you don't mind?
$S Harvey Morning Show.
Okay, so please, if y'all don't mind, donate to the show. It keeps everything running here. Now, yesterday I came here, like I said, make sure everything was running right for the ladies, because make sure everything's good. That's what a grown ass man do. So I pulled up at about 6 foot.
Power.
Sure. There's a lot that goes into that. Just pressing power button.
I just want to give the people a complete description.
You better believe there's just more than this.
Power.
There's just more than pressing.
You guys saw the real action happening yesterday.
There's more than
the real work.
You sure? There's a lot behind that power button. I'll tell you that much. Now, I pull up at about 6:45. I want to make sure things are right before I head out. And while I get out my car, I mind my business. I get all my gatherings, my belongings, and everything. I come walking to the side of the building. I see a car pull up, make a hard left turn, pause, pull up. Some kind of, and I was like, who is this? Because you know how when you're walking and a car pulls up, and
it literally pulled up on the side.
It literally pulled up on the side of me, and I'm like, what's going on? And I said, damn, they finally caught me. Damn. That crazy robbery I did in the 80s, they found me, and I'm done. And the dudes that I robbed are like 60 years old, but they didn't forget, back in the crack years. And I said, damn, they got me.
Right.
The social media got me. But lo and behold, it was obviously like an Uber kind of car, and it was like a older Latino guy driving the car. And lo and behold, the one and only everyone, Senny J pops out of the car. And she, in her, fabulous personality, high energy, love himself, says, "Hey, Shawn."
Did the fear ultimately leave your body?
No, I was still scared because Senny did something to her eyebrows. And I thought the Cape Crusader. I wasn't scared of you. I was scared. I saw two objects and I was trauma bonded by it was just. And then I looked and these eyebrows were coming at me.
Oh my God.
And I was Senny did bladed her eye. I don't know what Remember what she did the last time? If you're a veteran listener, she bladed up my eyebrows and whatever she did. And then Senny can't smile right now. Her forehead is tilted at a 45-degree angle. She looks permanently happy. There's a permanent.
Yo, Shawn, I'm dead right now.
And
that is.
I almost dropped the laptop. She's like, "Shawn." I'm like, "Oh, no, whoa, neighbor, these neighbors." I'm too old to fight because of the arthritis in my knee, so I start going, no. I started that whole. I started doing all that because I didn't know.
Stop.
She got out the car. She's like, "Batman." I said, "All right, cool. So one of the Marvel Avengers came out the car, and that's how my day started yesterday. And at the age of 56 years old, you know what I'm saying? You can't be shocked like that. She's 34 years old. She can handle the shock. I can't.
Oh my goodness! That's how you're gonna start the show right now. This is what you. This is.
Now remember the first time for my veteran listeners. I remember when Senny did this a year or two back. I can't remember when it was. I think it was over a year. It had to have been over a year. It was before COVID. I believe it was.
Yeah, it was like 2 years ago.
And she had this Argentine, Mexican / Colombian kind of Puerto Rican kind of lady do this
she
thing.
She was Colombian.
She was,
why did you just throw five other countries on her?
Like she was a former drag queen and she came back to being a woman and this whole thing.
She's Colombian.
And
oh my
and
God.
then she
Shout
did
out.
and she did that the first time, and the second time Senny's right on course. The blades are looking absolutely beautiful, and what's gonna happen, everybody? I think by this time next week it'll be a peeling process.
Oh my gosh! Oh, you know about this process, huh?
Yeah.
You know about this, Shawn, right?
Yeah,
you don't know too much about dyeing and all this other stuff, but one thing Shawn knows about, y'all, is taking out weave.
Yeah, no doubt. I can do that.
Ombre shading.
Yeah, so
aka microblading.
Now your micro braids look absolutely right now, they look absolutely beautiful. Like, damn, I wish we was in Costa Rica right now. Like they're Costa Rica ready. I think you did it 14 days too early, but I do understand because you don't want to get wet and then your face start burning. I get it. So you actually did it at the right time.
Yes.
And what's that process before we get into the show? Because I was listening to the show yesterday and I was like, yeah, Senny, because I really want to get into the blade thing, and she didn't. She's like, I did that, and then they went on to whatever.
Oh, because you wanted me. I didn't want to get into it because
you got into the guy Nas X, whatever you did.
Oh yeah.
But I was like, get back to the blade.
Get back to the blade.
Get back to the eyebrows.
Well, see, Shawn, I saved it for you.
No, you didn't save anything for me. I'm still freaking out looking at you. I gotta still, like, are you gonna metamorphosize into like something really evil and and snatch my guts out of my stomach like some kind of horror flick.
Because I hate you so much right now.
Because I accepted life, so I'm good. If you want to take my guts out of my belly and then I drop dead real quick.
Shawn, first of all, well, what I didn't get the microblading technique.
Hold on. Wait, before you finish, let everybody see right now.
Oh my gosh.
Matter of fact,
Stop.
Senny, Zero, look in that camera right there against that wall. Right there, Senny. That one over there. Then brace your. There you go. See, you look good, Senny. See, you look good. And that face is all scrubbed up this morning, too?
No, it's not. Like,
Senny, you look great. I mean, physically, you look great. You look good. Your skin looks good. The whole thing works really fine for you.
I have oily skin naturally. So right now, I can't really wet my face too much. So the oil is really building up. So I just blot around right now because I don't want to put too much. I don't have microblading. Microblading is actually when they take the scalpel and make cuts, incisions.
Yeah, you can look at the man. Look right there. Go ahead. While you talk. Go ahead.
It's when they make little incisions in your actual brow bone to, make the illusion of hair, and then they put the ink on top of it. But what I got was just ombre shading, which is similar to a tattoo that they put into the skin. Right. Now, what's gonna happen is it's very dark right now, but over these next 10 days, it's going to peel. Yeah. So it's gonna, and you can't really rub it or take it off. It's just like a tattoo. You just kind of let it, flake off, and then it's going to be, and then the color underneath is gonna push through, and it's gonna be a more natural, regular color, not so intense. No. And then when I come back from Costa Rica, and it takes about 4 weeks for this to settle in, so that's why I went so early, so that by the time I leave it should be set. And then when I come back from Costa Rica the first week in August, I'm gonna go back again, and she's gonna go over again and just touch it up and give me some more color. It's gonna flake off again, and then it should be good for for about a year and a half, 2 years. She's swearing by this.
Now, let me tell you something. I've been down this road with Senny. Oh boy, I'm gonna tell you, everybody, all the listeners. Boy, when that transformation hits, when them flakes start coming through, boy, it's gonna be like a snowstorm on her face. So now she's not eating, she's not drinking, and she's not washing her face. So
I know, and it's actually impacting my workout. Yesterday, because now I've been doing the Insanity program, which is high intensity interval training. So right now I can't really sweat too much because I don't want my pores to continue. I already sweat a lot and I have oily skin. So that's already working against the ink. Right. So then on top of the high intensity workout, it's going to continue to push out the ink. So I've been doing low impact. Yesterday I was able to walk. So I've been able to walk. So yesterday I did 2 miles. So hopefully today, maybe I can increase it.
I would
get some squats.
Okay, I would strongly suggest, and welcome to the show, everybody. God bless you. I would strongly suggest you do absolutely nothing. No more working out. Don't do anything. Don't sweat. Don't do nothing because it's not going to be good for your eyebrows. I don't want nothing to happen. Something start dripping. Something falls off. I think you should just stop doing it. Stop doing
how much more can I restrict my diet?
Yeah,
you know, I'm trying to.
Well, Senny, you look good.
Headache?
I'm just saying. So,
Thanks, Shawn. But I just throwing in this cosmetic procedure right in the middle of everything.
Now you're not going to be able. You're not going to be able to go into. You're not going to be able to go into the pool when you go down to Costa Rica. You're not going to be able to do it.
I'll be good. I'll be good by then.
No, because you got to get. I'm hoping that you're flaking.
My flaking is only going to be it's going to be over the course of the next 10 days.
I hope
flaking will occur.
And I hope that was this. How much did that cost? How does that work?
Well, this, shout out to her. This was actually on the low end because this is anywhere from $500 to $800.
Oh, wow.
Depending on what you get done, because it can be a combination. So this was about $550.
Right. Okay.
And it includes the touch-up service.
Right.
So that's cool. So
when did
shout out to Brows by Milo.
So when the last time you had a good touch-up service? Let me see. Cindy,
Well,
so
I
what
will.
about
I will
Cindy,
the first week of
Cindy,
August.
look at my eyebrows. Do you think that I got everybody looking at my eyebrows because it's really a lot going on here.
Yeah, you have nice eyebrows.
Cindy, you think
for a
I
man.
have for a man? You think I have nice eyebrows?
Yeah.
Do you think that I need a little? What is that procedure called again?
It's the service I got was ombre shading.
Ombre shading.
Ombre shading.
Ombre
yes.
shading.
Yes.
Do you think that everybody in chat room, put a number 1 in the chat room if
Which
Look at
my lady does recommend for a lot of ethnic skin.
Look at my.
We don't necessarily need microblading, ladies. You can get the ombre shading, which is the it's a tattoo, so it's not. It is a little painful, but they do use a numbing cream. Sean,
Hey guys, do you think that I need ombre?
No, Sean, you have eyebrows. This is for, and you guys can see from my pictures that I've posted, my sweaty faces, you can see my eyebrows. I practically have no eyebrows. And usually it's because years of us getting them waxed and threaded,
right.
And then as you get older, they thin out. And of course, I have a couple gray hairs in my eyebrows. Let's add that onto it.
So, Senny, you the type of person, when you take a selfie on social media, you always modify the picture, which I am totally against.
No,
hold on.
I do not.
Let me finish. You always, Senny, always lightening. Let me finish, Senny. You're always, let me finish. You're always lightening up your skin. You're always putting things in the back. Hold on.
First of all,
listen,
Sean.
you and I took a picture in here recently. Some kind of just innocent selfie, and I looked like Michael Jackson. So my whole thing, you had me looking like, only thing was missing was a white glove. Wait a minute, see. You take pictures, and it's a fact that you modify the picture. Hold on. So if you modify your pictures,
first of all,
hold on. If you modify your pictures, why you just can't put eyebrows on your picture? On your face.
First of all, you think you're funny. You think you have jokes.
I know. I have no jokes.
First of all, Mr. Funny Man, comedian Shawn Harvey, I'm not always altering my pics.
Cindy, 80% of your pictures are...
I would say it's like
Cindy,
40%, and a lot of the time they're just fun, cute filters.
Cindy, you're lightening up your skin,
and people know that they're filters. All of the pictures for the past 27 days that I posted have been me raw, sweaty after a workout.
That is true, but prior to that,
not prior to that, I barely post selfies. I barely post pictures
Cindy,
of myself.
why wouldn't you just go the easier route to just take a picture, put eyebrows on your face?
Because I don't alter my pics.
Oh my God!
And I don't really wear makeup, so I can't draw them on. So this is why I went this route. Okay, so hopefully I'm gonna have eyebrows after this. And it's going to stay. And so you think, even if I have to get it touched up, like, for this problem, $500 every 2 years, I'd say it's an investment.
No, it's good. Listen, I'm not, again, like I said.
I encourage people to do it.
Like I said, you look great. You're a very attractive young lady. That's not even the issue here. I could see your neck. I could see your face. And now you have this whole thing going on with your eyebrows. And your skin looks good and you look good. I'm just saying, you scared the crap out of me yesterday. That's all. Right.
Yeah, so I don't know. You guys probably won't be seeing too much of this face. It's really dark right now. I mean, it does look nice. It looks like I just did it, but it is a little dark.
So
it's a little startling.
When you woke up this morning, was you playing some? I know you was rushing to get here, but when you wake up, did you look in the mirror and you was playing some Demi Lovato and you was looking in the mirror and you looked at your eyebrows and you was like, was you like? Was you doing all this and was Cindy, when you walking in the street, do you want people to look at your eyebrows are people looking at you real strange? What's going on?
No, it is making me a little self-conscious because I know people are like, damn girl, okay. Did you just learn how to put on your eyebrows? Yeah. You excited, huh, boo? I know that they don't know what's going on with me, but it's
God
okay.
bless you.
But at least they look nice. So
they look great. And
say what you want.
No doubt. All right.
They look good.
So, Senny, on the Turned Up Tuesday, I hope you guys are enjoying the show. We truly appreciate you. Got some announcements to make, but we'll do that in a second. Senny just talked about heat advisory out here in the community. She used the word extreme heat and drink a lot of water and stay out of the sun. So today, obviously, we're in a heat wave, which is a heat wave. That's 3 straight days of 90-degree weather or more. So I think there's going to be 3 days of heat. Now, as you can see right now, your boy Harvey has on the mandatory white T-shirt. I got the A shirt underneath it. I don't like calling it a wife beater. I don't like, they call those A shirts a wife beater.
Yeah, Shawn, you're looking very NYC today.
Yeah, no question about it. So I got on the A shirt. Like I said, I don't like the wife beater term. It's just weird to me. And I got the white tee, Chris white tee on right now. See, and I think for the men, I mean brand new out the box. For the men, I think this is required weather for just if you can, just throw on a fresh white T-shirt and go on about your business today. Also, have 2 white T-shirts on you, my friends. Your brothers, you don't want to walk around with that crispy white tee and then something splatters on your shirt. It could be something innocent. Just like sitting right here, I'm drinking a cup of coffee, and maybe some of the coffee vapors might hit the shirt, and then there's little brown little droplets on the shirt. Fellas.
Talk about that just happened. It didn't.
Fellas, what are you talking about? Yeah, right. That's how it happens too.
That was like, I just spilled coffee.
Sure did. Right.
You put it on this morning like
so
that.
So if you're able to walk around and have that Senny, I got that second white tee in the car, just in case something happens horrific to this shirt.
I know that annoys me too. I know you want to stay ready, but y'all just be having shirts ready.
Yeah, right. Men, if you like, especially when the weather's like this, we have shirts ready, especially a T-shirt.
So annoying.
You know what I'm saying? I got about 5 in the car, just a pack, just in case it goes down when the weather's like this. You got to be proactive, fellas. If you're walking around this morning,
doesn't it make a chore to wear your white tee?
It is. So I spent $10,000 on white tees in the last 10 years. Listen, let me tell you something. Fellas, if you're walking around today and I'm talking to you and you got that T-shirt on, we talked about this years back, but if you got that T-shirt on and you wore it about 2 or 3 times and you're wearing it today, it's not a good look. Reevaluate the whole situation and reevaluate your life. So in this heat, she's right. Check on the elderly. I'm going to call my mother later on. I called my mother. My mother was underneath the air conditioner, so God bless. I'm going to throw some pictures up of Mama Harvey in a minute. She went to church the other day. She has one of her dresses on that she was just slaying the whole audience. So I'm going to let you guys post that in there. So, fellas, white T-shirt and have a second white T-shirt with you if you built for this white T-shirt life. Which the white T-shirt, we already know, well documented. I said it before. The white T-shirt started in the Bronx, New York, where I'm from, my beloved. If it wasn't for the Bronx, you wouldn't have a Yankee fitted, okay? Like I'm wearing today, and the white T-shirt that I have on because I'm representing my hood. So everybody on earth wears the fitted and the white T-shirt, which is a great look. But recognize where it started from. It started from my beloved, the Bronx, one of the poorest boroughs in New York City, but one of the top fashion leaders of the world. We trend set. Now, I want to thank everybody, Senny J, for coming out to the Iron Mill Sunday Night Laughs. Roberto Vanderpool, Smokey Suarez destroyed the room. See, they was so funny. I forgot I was a comedian. I thought I was an audience member. And our beloved, I know y'all talked about it, Ken Black was in the building. Ken Black went on stage for 7 minutes and destroyed the room. Like, he just killed it.
So upset. Is he going to come back?
I don't know. He just showed up. He showed up with Deborah Leslie and
then
Shawn
just jumped up
Jones
there on some impromptu stuff.
And Gloria.
Was just feeling it and just decided to get
Ken
out
walks
there.
into the room with them. Looking as dapper as he does. Ken like wearing the sun shirts and the big hats.
It's ridiculous.
And he came in there, and it was just such a joy to see him. And he went on. I says, Ken, you got to go on stage, bro. You here, you know. And then he went on stage. He killed the room. Special shout out to DJ Hot Sauce. So we appreciate everyone for coming out to the I Mill.
Yeah, I appreciate you guys all coming together and coming out on the one day that I decided to not come.
And
when I'm always telling you guys to come.
Yeah, I don't want to start naming folks, but you
and
know,
you
like
guys all
Stacey
got
Jackson.
Together.
Stacey Jackson, her husband was there. He got up and danced, and he did his thing. And
I saw that.
Yeah, it's just it
and
was.
Gloria Breckenridge.
Yeah, they were all dancing. Yeah, Shamika was there. Her
Yeah.
husband. They was sitting there all cute. I wonder if they ever argue with each other.
I don't think so.
So I want to thank everybody for coming out. Remember, it's going down August the 1st. We're back. We're right back at the I Mill. Roxanne Shante will be in the building.
You just skipping over July? You're going to have Hot Sauce's
Yeah,
birthday
Hot
party
Sauce.
and then
Yeah.
that's it?
Hot Sauce. That's July the 11th, but I got to confirm all of that. I'm going to meet with them right now, the I Mill, as soon as we leave here.
Oh, that's because you're not going to be here in July.
Yeah. So thank you. Yeah, I'm not going to be here. So thank you so much, everyone. August the 1st. We got a Hot Sauce birthday party. Let me just triple confirm that. That's definitely going down in July. Roxanne Shante, I got a special discount on the ticket. It is $10 each right now. Hit me up, 570-982-6950. $10 tickets. And also Coco Brown. See, because for the month of August, Senny J, we're doing it for the ladies. We got Roxanne Shante coming on August the 1st. And August 22nd, we have Coco Brown.
Ooh.
We're doing
I
it.
like her.
Harvey's doing it for the ladies for the month of August.
I like that.
So, right?
Keep it going, Harvey.
Yeah, right. You know, we got the ladies. It's Roxanne Shante on the 1st, Coco Brown on the 8th. And both tickets are $10 each. Hit me up, 570-982-6950. Okay. See.
Yes.
This morning, right?
This morning.
Before we shout out the room, I just want to say one more thing.
What do you want to say? What do you want to say, Shawn? Always talking.
We're getting out here at 9:20. Then I'm going to say this one more thing. Shout out the room. I'm just listening to you the rest of the day. Rest of the show. Sydney, this morning I get up because I got a lot of running around to do, so I figured, like, let me just start cleaning up the house before I leave because I ain't going to be here. Be in the house all day.
Right.
Right? So I get up and I start doing my thing, and my wife wakes up and she's getting ready to, go to work, right?
Right.
And we're both in the kitchen at the same time, right?
Right.
Because I figured like there was some dishes in the sink,
right?
And even though we blessed that we all should be blessed that we have some place to stay, but in our kitchen we have this dishwasher thing, and I'm from the Bronx, New York. I don't wash the dishes in the dishwasher.
You don't use the dishwasher?
I don't do that. Men, I don't.
That's one of life's many blessings.
No, I don't.
You better use that thing.
No.
Hallelujah.
No. I don't.
If you want to wash the dishes, wash the dishes.
No.
I'm going to use it.
No. Harvey doesn't use the dishwasher. I don't like that.
Well, then you're missing out. That's why your hands look like that.
I grew up. There was not a dishwasher in sight. I didn't even see one until the 2000s came in. I was born in 1965. My mother made me wash the dishes, Senny J, when I was a little boy. And my father. That's all I did was wash dishes.
That's what, me too.
Put a number one in the chat room if you was a little child and your parents had you wash the dishes.
We used to have a dishwasher in our house, and our dad wouldn't let us use it. How about that? Talk about sick.
See.
Yeah, so I know.
Put one in the chat room if you have put one in the chat room if you was a child and you wash the dishes all your childhood. Cindy, I must have washed 10,000 dishes as a boy.
Probably washed more than you.
And in the last, I had a house in the Poconos. You know the story. I got rid of that house. I got caught into the predatory, buying market back in the day, Cindy. And that place had a what's this thing called, the dishwasher. Mm-hmm. Then several other girlfriends that I lived with after that, they had the dishwasher. Then I had my own place and I had the dishwasher. Cindy, I don't use them.
Why? Because
I'm a man. I want to wash the dishes. I don't like that. I don't like dishwasher. I despise them. So, Senny,
That doesn't make any sense whatsoever.
Senny, I'm not using that thing. I don't like the way it sounds. I don't like the way it smells. I think you should just wash this. I think there's an art in washing your dishes. You understand what I'm saying? Senny, you feel better after you wash the
No,
dish.
you don't.
Like you accomplish something. You know that these dishes and these pots are clean when you do it with your hands. You know that. Sometimes
I also
you put
know
the
it's
dish
clean when I pull it out of the dishwasher and it's clean. And I go,
no.
and it's clean.
No, sometimes.
And you use that JetBlue and that Cascade and all of that air dry, and it's clean.
Cindy, sometimes there's food particles on that thing.
No,
on the dish.
Not.
You gotta do it again. You gotta start it all over. Let me tell you something.
No,
Harvey's not doing that.
You just gotta make sure you're using the right product.
Now, I know about the Cascade and all those little gummy things that you drop into the door. I get that.
You just can't put a pan of lasagna in your dishwasher.
Now,
no,
listen.
you can't do that.
So
it's not gonna get clean.
So put a number one chat room if you, as a child, you grew up washing dishes like me, thousands and thousands of dishes.
No, I know how to use my dishwasher. That thing be working.
So that dishwasher over there where we live, Cindy, that thing, I don't use that thing, right?
Oh, please.
I've never used it, CJ.
Well, be old school if you want to, but
Cindy, those dishes.
There's other things in life you could be doing, but washing dishes.
Cindy, those dishes are piled up in my kitchen, Cindy, and I look at them and I go, "Thank God for Jesus. Here come a challenge. Let me get these dishes done."
Please.
And what a great instant gratification it is when you start that hot, warm water running with that dishwashing liquid, and you get right into those pots, and you get right into those plates, and you get right into those glasses. Put a number one in the chat room if you're still washing dishes by hand, like your boy Harvey.
What? Now
Put a number one in the chat room if you're a man like Harvey, and you're washing the dishes with these. 3 of these are broken, yo. 3 of these are broken, and because the crack is 3 of these are broken, and I'm still washing these dishes.
No. Sometimes for convenience, yes, because you're like already, in it, washing it. I'm just gonna clean it up real quick. Yes, but like after, like if there's a party going on or like a lot of stuff is happening, or you just got done making dinner, or usually like while I'm cooking, I like to load the dishwasher, and then like after people are done. I mean, I currently don't have one now, but when I did have one in my house, like I used it. It was working. I know some people that use their dishwasher as storage.
That's crazy.
I'm like,
okay.
What?
That's
like,
great.
what is going on here? Like,
now, Cindy.
Listen,
Cindy, you
use the dishwasher
coming
if you have blessed to have one. But you know what that is? That's y'all old school, and you're trauma bonded with washing the dishes because your mom always made you wash the dishes, and it's like cathartic for you to do it. So go ahead. But me, nah. I want to get. You know how some people they who is it? People, y'all are obsessed with your towels because you never had enough towels growing up or whatever the case was. I hate washing dishes, so I will do whatever I can to break free from that trauma.
Now, Cindy, it's a total contradiction from what you're saying to me. You're a woman that despises a microwave, but you use a dishwasher. Now, what? A
dishwasher doesn't use radioactive waves, and I'm not ingesting anything that's in the dishwasher.
You don't know what's in that water that's washing that dish. Let me tell you something.
What? The same water that comes out of the faucet.
I understand that, but you don't know.
Works?
You don't know what's in the dishwasher itself. Let me tell you something. Put a number one in the chat room if you're old school like Harvey.
And you're trauma bonded.
And you dive
by washing dishes.
You dive right
because your mama made you.
You dive right into those. You dive right into that sink. Cindy,
like
I
the
put on my.
Godfather of Solar Tracy said, your mama said you are the dishwasher. Did your mom say that?
Yeah,
Shawn?
I used to wash the dishes. I used to get my ass kicked. Then I had to go wash some dishes. Let me tell you something. Put a number one in that chat room right now. If you like Harvey right now with the 3 broken fingers, and you walk by that kitchen and you see a pile of dishes in that sink, and you go, you know what? I'm about to attack this. It's actually an adrenaline rush for me to wash the dishes. Are they putting the number one in the chat room? Who's washing dishes like Harvey?
I'm seeing a lot of hurt souls, unfortunately, in our chat room who are
What?
putting the 1 in there.
That are washing the dishes by hand.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
And they probably, if they're blessed, Senny J, to have this quote-unquote dishwasher, I bet you they're not even using that.
They're not. They're saying that they're not using it.
Senny, you need to step up, right, while your eyebrows are healing, right, and get into that sink. And you know what? When you're washing dishes, it gives you a moment.
I refuse.
Excuse me, Senny, but while you washing dishes.
I aggressively refuse.
Senny, while you washing, do you ever wash the dish, Senny J, and you start thinking about something that's going on in the day, that's going on in your mind, and sometimes it's actually it's therapeutic. It's good mental health to wash your dishes by hand.
Do you see these nails? You know how much I'm paying for these?
And if
you think I appreciate it that they're getting chipped or in the water all the time?
And if those nails can't survive washing dishes, then you need to reevaluate
put on
what
gloves.
you're paying.
You got to do a whole thing. You got to buy the scrubbers. You got to put on gloves. Like, come on, bro. There's a whole machine invented for that.
So then why most people are in the chat room, even with a dishwasher, are washing with their hands? Because, Senny, it's a good feeling. I feel good. And then when the dishes are done and you put them all back where they're supposed to be, it's a good feeling.
You know what else is a good feeling? When I open up that machine, whoo, and that steam, you got to jump back, Shawn. Because that steam coming out from that machine is so hot. Burn your face because the dishes are so hot. Okay? And they're dry.
Turn your device down. Turn your device down.
And you look at your dish,
and
you see it's clean and it's dry and it's hot.
Yeah.
And you can put it right back.
All right. Well, I'll get into the steam part in a minute.
You take your rag and you dry it off real quick.
I'm gonna get into that.
And you put it in your shelf.
No.
I appreciate that too.
No. Well,
besides looking at my wrinkly, wet dishpan hands.
First of all, because you didn't wash your dishes.
Gotta put on some lotion after.
Now that you didn't wash your dishes, we for sure that your hands are not dishwasher clean. Now you're going into a machine, taking the dishes out with your dirty hands when you could have washed the dish and your dish is washed and your hands are clean. It's actually, I think it ranks up there with a manicure. Better than a manicure. You wash them dishes for about 20 minutes. Shawn Harvey Morning Show, Senny Barbi. Hello? Okay. Call back.
Good morning.
Okay.
Sonia Murray.
Hey, Sonia.
Yes, it's me, Sonia Murray. I'm calling regarding this dishwashing, okay?
Go
Can you
ahead,
hear me?
Sonia. Yes.
So, Sonia, you gotta turn your
How
device.
you all? I'm trying to turn the other device down.
You gotta
Hold on.
turn it all down because it's not going. Senny, when I
I'm
tell
old school,
you,
I'm trying to turn it all the way down.
You gotta turn everything down. Now, hold on, Sonia. Hold on.
Because I look at it on YouTube and my phone.
But you have to listen to us on the phone and not through the
No,
through
I
the
did. I
device
turned it
because there's
all
a
the way
delay.
down.
Yes. Now, Senny, let me tell you something. It's a good feeling for me, okay? When you dive into those dishes. And say, for example, like I had some spaghetti last night, and you get right into that residue of spaghetti that's laying on that plate, and you scrub that thing down, and you get that water on that thing, and that soapy suds is in that whole sink, and your nails are clean, Senny J, and you power out with a rag, Senny, and you dry those things down. It's no better feeling than it. Sonia, what's everybody? Sonia Murray, what's on your mind, young lady? Sonia.
Hello?
Yeah, go ahead. What's on your mind, Sonia?
The dishwashing thing.
Okay. Right. Talk about it.
I'm old school, Senny. I'm sorry, babe. But now I will use both. I'll put certain things in it. Before, it was just a storage thing. Because you got to wash the dishes before you put them in the dishwasher. Because if you don't, it coming out grimy.
Well,
They're coming out unclean, spots all over your glasses, all over your silverware.
Right.
And I have aluminum pots. But I found out they weren't so aluminum because they were coming out discolored because of I guess the hot water and something in there is messing up my pots. Brand new. Okay. So I'm going to deal with that, but ain't nothing like getting your hands in there and washing. And yes, I was one of those that was beat out the bed. You didn't wash the dishes. Get out 4 o'clock in the morning and wash dishes. But I'm used to it now. And then I became like my parents. My kids knew they had to wash those dishes. My daughter is anal just like I am now. I get it, Senny. I was you when I was younger, but I'm 64 now.
Listen, Sonia.
And I got to make sure I feel that they're clean.
Right. Now, Sonia, listen to me.
I'm not doing that.
Listen,
I'm releasing that trauma. I rebuke that.
Okay.
No.
All right. First of all, Sonia. All right, hold on. First of all, Sonia, you don't listen to me. I don't know what's wrong with you people. You know
what that comes from. That's that slave time.
No doubt. See, listen, Sonia.
Yeah, that's what I felt like when I was a teenager.
Hold on.
Like,
Sonia,
is she really beating me out the bed because I forgot to wash a dish?
All right, hold on a second. Hold on. First of all, Sonia, wait a minute. Sonia, hold on. You don't have to start off to calling this show apologizing.
That's my girl.
I don't care about that.
You get me the faces,
no. You don't have to apologize for something that you love doing that makes you feel good.
Washing them myself and
so
knowing
you don't
clean.
You don't sit there for Senny J, who doesn't even use a microwave. Hear me out.
Wow.
That sit there.
You don't have for certain things.
Let me finish.
You shouldn't, girl.
If you sit there,
use Jiffy Pop for popcorn.
You don't have to apologize for something that makes you feel good. That you already explained. Which really going down.
Does it make you feel good?
Yes,
we
it
have
does.
to examine why
It does
we're
make her
doing
feel
She
certain
feel good using her dishwasher, so be it. I mean, but me, I don't think they're that clean.
Exactly.
I really don't.
And then there's food
particles. Because I have
particles.
taken them out of the dishwasher and washed them over.
Exactly. And then there's food particles all over that
every
thing.
once in
And
a
it's
while,
nasty.
you have to do that. You know, it's a machine. But majority of the time, if you pre-rinse going in, it's gonna come out pretty good coming out.
But do you have to sometimes wash them a little bit and then put them in?
Not really.
Come on,
I
Senny,
mean,
tell
it's
it.
not really. I mean, depending on what it is that you're eating. I mean,
my
when you
God.
rinse off the dish, there's nothing even on there really, depending on what you're eating.
This woman.
If you scrape your plate and you rinse it before you put it in, there's
sauce. You got to clean that off.
Even spaghetti sauce. If you're done eating
everybody
spaghetti,
don't pick them right up and go straight to the sink and rinse them off.
But that's people that if you're letting your dishes sit in overnight, you're letting them get crusted on.
Exactly. So you still put.
But if most people clean up, most people I know I do what I like to do before I go to bed at night is the kitchen has to at least be clean.
Listen.
By the time we're done eating and the kitchen is clean for the night, spaghetti sauce off a plate is not that hard to get off.
Listen to me.
And then putting it in a dishwasher,
Greasy
dishwashers
stuff.
are very thorough.
Fish,
and that steaming
fried
process.
fish.
You're out of your mind. Let me tell you something right now.
It's not that
you got to
serious.
wash them dishes.
And you clean as you cook.
Listen to me.
You rinse off that plate.
Let me know when you're done.
And you put it in the dishwasher.
Hold on, Sonia.
I don't know what people are talking about.
Okay, are you done? Are you done? Because you know why?
I've just begun to start, to be honest.
Cindy, do me a favor. Close that door. Cindy, do me a favor. Close that door.
Shawn, you said,
hold on.
Then you got to take your dirty hands and take them out and put them away.
Now,
but when you wash them, your hands are already clean and you just put them on the dryer and put them in the cabinet.
Well, now listen to me. For someone just
Did
like
you
her,
really send her out the room?
just hear me out. For her, just now.
He used to send me out of the room, girl.
Yeah, no, I said.
Wow.
I said to her to close the door.
Oh.
See how people always have these misconceived. See, Shawn told you to leave the room, and then what happens is Shawn ain't ish, but that's not what I said.
Somebody blog about us.
Okay.
I needed you
Put it out there.
You see,
The
everybody,
drama
I always get the brunt
talk
end
about
of
the real Shawn Harvey.
Right. So now
which
listen
y'all
to me.
see every day.
Now listen to me. This young lady right here, if she has to go to the belly to explain her philosophies and her techniques on the dishwasher and washing dishes, it's already an issue. Okay?
What?
So Sonia, you're right.
Shawn,
Sonia, you're absolutely right. When that when all the residue from all kind of sauces and grease and all kind of things that we eat on this plate, regardless if you put it in, hold on, regardless if you put it in, regardless if you put it in,
the water's going.
And then when you, even
they
if
come
you,
out looking all filmy, no, thank you.
Even if you,
I don't even trust the soap.
Even when you
smells funny.
Even when you, yes, it smells funny. And even
what
if
are you talking about?
Senny, even when you finish the plate, say if you finish eating immediately, there's nothing on that plate, and you put it in that dishwasher, it still stains on it soon as you get it out of there. So knock it off.
What are you talking
and all that food and all that residue on the bottom of that stuff.
Right in my tracks because I'm washing them and putting them in the dryer and they're in the dishwasher to keep. But won't go in the cabinet. Stuff that I use on the regular. I'll put in there to dry off, but then I take them out and put them in the cabinet. Right. I had that thing for 3 years and didn't touch it. Didn't even open the door.
Thank you.
Well, maybe
it was just there. I was like, can she take this out and put me a washing machine in here?
Well, maybe.
But then I started using it. I said, okay, let me see how this thing runs. And I tried it. I'm not impressed.
Well, I mean, that's with,
and it's a good one.
I mean, that's with anything. I mean, of course, you have machines. You know, you're gonna have to clean them. You're gonna have to service them. If it's getting a little smell, maybe somebody has to do something to it.
So before I even put my dishes in it.
But a lot of dishwashers have a sanitizing feature, and it's supposed to, it
serious
comes out.
right
It's hot. It's working. Does Tanya use the dishwasher at your home?
Not really.
I don't understand how people have them and don't
As
use
you
them.
Speak, I am washing dishes and putting some in there that I use on the regular to dry.
Well, I mean, I feel sorry for you people.
I don't even.
I'm good. I love it because I know my dishes are clean. I know when I give my guests a glass, it's clean. I don't have to be embarrassed and look and say, "Oh, give me that one back." It's got to stain.
Of course. I mean, if you, on the off chance you get something out of the dishwasher and it's not clean, of course you're gonna wash it or put it in your cabinet presentable. I'm not saying put stuff in your cabinet that has spots.
I'm real anal at times. I'm very particular. My kids washing dishes, and I go in there and on that dishwasher or whoever, or the guy that I used to be with, would wash stuff, and I would put it right back in the sink and wash it over again.
Right now, listen.
I did say used to be with Shawn. Right. I did say I listened to my brother. Yes, I did. That's a done deal. 16 years, it's a wrap.
Well, God bless. Now,
some people don't know how to hand wash right.
Now, Senny. The only thing Sonia Mary is really doing too much. She's washing the dishes and putting them in the thing to dry. I'm not even doing
some of them.
I'm not even doing that.
On the regular.
I'm not even doing. I'm taking that little towel that I use, whatever's in that kitchen that my wife put out there. Hold on, and I
paper
towels, whatever. I use that too, and I get right in there and I dry these things.
Whatever.
Okay, and that's what's done.
This crop is going to leave a bunch of crap on it. No.
Senny, is there anyone in the chat?
Just for a little bit.
Senny, is there anyone in the chat room that's using the dishwasher other than yourself?
No.
Wow.
Cause y'all all
we're all what? We're all what? Go ahead, say it. We're all old, Senny. We're all old. Dude, say what you really want to feel. Go ahead. Y'all what? Yo, where we are? Look at me, Senny. We old as hell, Senny.
I'm in the dishwasher.
Y'all all trauma
they got
bonding.
Backed up because I was in the hospital, but I'm the dishwasher. I'm here cleaning it up now because I just got out.
Good. See, she's washing the dishes right now.
Y'all all trauma bonding over the dishes.
And Senny,
that's what it is.
And then you,
baby. Oh no.
And Senny, and then what's the
You need to be set free, sweetheart.
Senny,
really do.
Y'all need to be set free.
Now,
y'all need to be set free from that sin.
This is as old school as it gets.
Senny, listen to me.
I know they're clean.
And then Senny,
thank you, Mr. Brown. Shout out to Mr. Brown. Call in Mr. Brown. He says he uses his dishwasher.
Sonia, God bless you.
Guys.
Thank you. We appreciate you.
A real.
All right. Love you all.
Love you too, Sonia. A real man.
Hold on. Brown.
Because Mr. Brown knows there's time. There's other things to be doing. He ain't got time for that.
Hold on, Senny. Brown, I want you to stop this nonsense. Senny,
Mr. Brown knows what's up.
Brown.
Mr. Brown probably got a good dishwasher. What kind you got?
Brown, you sit
a Whirlpool?
there. Brown, you sit there and you think you close. You put. Hold on a second.
You got one of them Samsung dishwashers? You
Brown.
can control with your phone?
Hey, Brown. I want you to duct tape that lid on that dishwasher, my friend, and I want you to go back.
Mr. Brown got a good dishwasher too.
Hold on. And Senny, let me tell you something, Senny, real quick before we talk. We got the call on the phone. Let me tell you something right now. You know what else is a gratifying feeling washing those dishes, Senny? When those food particles are in that sink after you finish washing and doing anything, and then you clean that sink, Senny J. You clean.
That's the worst part. You gotta stick your hand in the bottom.
You clean that thing. You clean that thing and you're feeling even better because now your sink is clean and you know that's the work that you put in.
That's disgusting. That's the reward you get.
That's the reward, and it's a beautiful reward.
It's
when
disgusting.
You got all your food particles out of there, you done rinse that sink down.
It's gross.
And then you walk away from there, you might mop the kitchen floor, maybe something was on the floor, and now your whole kitchen is clean while you put those plates in that dishwasher and your kitchen floor is dirty.
You can get out of your kitchen faster because you can clean up while the dishes are washing, and then you can put them away later after they've dried.
We talked about this last week.
And sanitized in the dishwasher.
LaShawn Oliver said it last week, and you're not even listening. What are the two most important rooms in the house? The kitchen and the bathroom. LaShawn Brown Oliver said that. And you are going to wash a dish and walk out of there, and the kitchen floor is dirty, and you didn't even vacuum the rug.
I can clean the floor while the dishes are washing.
And you got grease stains on your oven. You got grease stains on your oven. Your rug is dirty. You got food particles on the floor, but you go in that kitchen and you put those dishes in there and you walk out and you go into another room. You are nasty. Shawn Harvey, morning show. Senny, Barbi.
Good morning.
Here's another nasty one.
Good morning, Mr. Brown.
Congratulations on being a housewife.
Say that again?
Congratulations on you becoming a housewife.
Yes, I am. I love every moment of it.
Let me tell you something. Let me ask you this question first. When you wash the dishes, what do you use to wash the dishes with?
I use the high-grade dishwashing liquid now. I do.
What do you use to wash the dishes? Use a sponge?
Yeah.
Talk about it.
All right.
Talk about it, Mr. Brown.
I'll tell you this.
Talk about that nasty sponge that they use on the counter and on the stove.
Can I answer that question?
Some on the floor, too.
Okay. You want me to answer that question?
Yeah, answer it.
Okay, this is what I do because I'm a grown-ass man, and you know I'm honest.
Go ahead.
I go to the supermarket or whatever. I get about 50 of those sponges. Hold on. I got a sponge. Hold on. I got a sponge to clean my sneakers. I got a sponge to for the dishes. I get the sponge. I throw away my sponge maybe the third time. That sponge. Matter of fact, yesterday, Brown, word to my mother, I went to the supermarket to restack up on all those sponges. So if you want to get into that, my sponge game is crazy right now.
Everybody has the dirty sponge.
You actually telling me that after every 3 washes, you throw away the sponge?
I throw it away. It's gone.
Okay,
Sean, it's gone.
Okay, let me tell you something.
Because I hate those sponges and I hate the way they smell. When you use it a certain time, I throw it away.
So if you know it smells, then you must have kept it out for longer than 3 days.
But that's life experiences, bro. No. How you think I got to that point?
That's that's E. coli.
Of course. How you think I got to that point? Well, I don't even let it get nasty and I throw it in the garbage. I'm done.
Okay, let me tell you. Okay, because I do wash once in a while. But after I take my sponge and I add soap and I put it in the microwave. But it's still nasty because the food particles. If you leave any food out, it's spoils. And you telling me that the spoiled food on the sponge is not going to be on that sponge when you wash your next dishes?
But at the same time, the food particles that's in your so you're gonna tell me that? Let me finish. You're gonna sit there and tell me that every time you wash your dishes in the dishwasher, you thoroughly clean out your dishwasher after each washing? You do that? Because if you don't do that, you're nasty as hell too, bro.
It goes into a drain.
My dishwasher is clean as hell.
Oh my God! So you wash your dishes every time you use your dishwasher. Hold on, Jesus is listening, Brown. Jesus is listening. You're going to tell me that every time you wash your dishes in the dishwasher, you clean the dishwasher?
John,
This show's over. Yes or no, Brown? Yes or no, Brown? Yes or no?
Listen. Do you know what the last cycle is in a dishwasher?
Sanitize.
You know what the last cycle is, Sean? The last cycle is the heat.
Thank you.
And it kills all bacteria.
And it's hot. And it's hot.
So Brown, wait a minute.
Sanitize.
So Brown, even with that cycle, I know what it is, bro. When you open up that dishwasher with all that steam, with this cleaning cycle, there's nothing but particles of food still left all over the dishwasher.
So you take your hand and you clean it out.
I don't know what
There's
dishwasher
stains
you
all
got.
over this. There's stains all over the dishwasher.
You got, buddy. My dishwasher is clean. Don't smell nothing.
Oh my
Exactly.
God.
That's
you-
because
Don't smell nothing.
Brown, when the
Mr.
last
Brown, that's because their dishwasher's so old
Brown.
and they don't ever use
Brown.
it.
That dishwasher old, buddy. You better get a new dishwasher.
Brown,
That's why it looked like that.
My question is this: he still didn't answer the question. How often do you clean out your how often do you open up that door? Hold on,
You
and
don't
go
need
in
to
there
do
and
that.
clean that thing out? How often do you do that?
I do it once a week, but I don't even have to.
Oh, my God.
I don't even have to because with the heat and after that, my dishwasher don't
Your
smell.
dishwasher's
and my dishwasher
dirty,
is
bro.
clean.
You
No,
don't
it's
You
not.
wash your dishes in a dirty
No,
dishwasher.
Sean, you don't need to do
When I
that.
put my dishes out, my dishes is nice and clean.
Yes, and it's a sanitizing thing. If you
Nice and
wanted to
clean.
do that,
I know
you
with the
could,
dishwasher,
you
I
could-
have
if-
that.
You have to keep up, but you don't use it. But if you wanted to keep it like if you wanted to clean it like your regular appliance, you could keep it on the same thing as you do as cleaning your stove.
Excuse me?
You
That's
could keep
right.
it on the same
Excuse
schedule
me?
as that.
And
People
Sean,
usually
are
clean
you
their
serious
stove
right now?
once or
This man
twice a month.
This man doesn't
Hey,
even
Sean.
clean his dishwasher. He's talking about a sponge?
But I'm saying people can clean it as on the same schedule as they clean their stove.
I understand
because it's
that.
a self-cleaning appliance.
Senny,
It
doesn't.
it's a box that washes.
You
but
think,
you gonna clean it every day. What are you
Excuse
talking
me.
about?
So you
gotta
saying that
clean,
all self?
You gotta
saying
clean
that,
your
so you
sink every day.
That's
So
right.
You gotta clean the
At
sponge
least I
every
know-
week.
at least
You
I
gotta
know
clean
it's
your
clean.
sink every day.
At least
gotta
I know
go
it's
in there
clean.
every day.
You don't
Is
know
it
that it's clean?
You're using a dirty
Sonia
sponge.
Murray
You
just
gotta-
said-
You gotta
Sonia
pour
Murray-
bleach down
So-
the drain.
so-
It don't stink. You got food down there. People
so-
using garbage disposals.
So-
Your
Sonia
dishwasher-
Murray
After
just said-
you wash your dishes, it getting sanitized? Like it gets
Excuse me,
sanitized in
the
the
sanitizing feature
Hey,
leaves all those stains.
Kenny.
So then why all your glasses
bro,
are stained
your
up?
dishes got
all your
E.
stains
coli
up.
on it,
all your dishes stained up. All your
They're
glasses
not.
are stained up
I use
after you
jet
take them
dry.
out.
They're clean.
What are you talking about?
I don't got no spots.
There you go. He's
I got
using
no
an old
spot.
dishwasher.
You don't
Because
use jet dry.
My dishwasher, you have to add two things. You have to add the liquid, and then you have to add the other liquid that make it no stains.
No
I don't have a
stains.
stain like
So
you
then
do.
why
No
is every?
stain.
So then why is
Because
only?
you don't buy the extra liquid.
Excuse me.
You don't buy extra liquid, son.
Nobody wants to pay for it.
Excuse me. So why
You
only?
wanna buy the great
So-
value powder.
So why-
you gotta pay for that.
So why do you? So then why is
you
only?
gotta pay for the jet dry,
so
bro.
So why only you and Mr. Brown are the only two?
Because
Are the
y'all
only two that's using this?
because
Everybody got sponges, rags, towels, all that. That's what they doing. But you and Mr. Brown,
Because
Cindy,
y'all
look,
are-
Cindy,
y'all are
Cindy,
confined.
Cindy, look
But
how
you don't know-
much. Cindy, look
but
up how. Hold on, Brown. Hold on. Look how much an average dishwasher costs, and how many times people use this thing. I'm gonna tell you right now. It's
they don't
really
know how
weird.
to use it, obviously, because
It's
all
really
y'all
weird.
stink and don't clean.
It's really
so
weird.
y'all don't know how to use it.
It's really weird
Y'all
that
don't know how to use it because your
95%.
parents never taught you how to use
I
the
didn't grow up-
dishwasher.
I didn't
so
grow
y'all
up
don't
with
know
one.
how to use it.
I didn't
That's
grow
the
up with
problem.
one. Let me tell you something, Brown.
That's
Hey,
why
Cindy,
y'all don't
what-
know how to use it when you
Brown.
get
Hey,
older and you just
Once
give
Sean-
up.
Once Sean said the sponge smell, he played himself. He told me he
I
needed
didn't
the
play
sponge.
myself. That's how you learn that. I'm being
You said it
honest.
smell.
I'm
How
being
you know it
honest.
smell?
So when the sponge smelled, then I knew. All right, now it's time to put these sponges in a regular rotation, and that's what I did. What are you talking about? I'm being honest. What are you talking about?
My father
What are you
always told me
talking about?
when you smell something and it stink 2 days before.
All right then. So I'm telling you what happened, and then I shared with you that I have nothing but hundreds of sponges, and I just use them and I throw them away. My wife get mad at me because I throw them away so much. What are you talking about? I'm telling you that this is what happened to me. Yes, I admit that So Brown, in your whole entire 2000 year life like me, you never experienced a smelly sponge.
No.
Oh, you know what? Yo, Brown.
No, dude. Oh, let me tell you why. You know what's nasty, Sean? You know what's nasty?
No. You're done. You're done.
Where's Mr. Brown?
He's gone.
Mr. Brown. Yo, I believe it.
He's done.
Yo, I believe Mr. Brown. Mr.
He's
Brown. I believe
Brown,
him.
stay right there. He's done. He's done. I love him to death. I love him to death. Brown, don't get mad at me. I love you, bro, but I am done.
He said he never.
He said he's never.
And he said it, I'll tell you why.
He said, Brown, I love you. I love you, bro. Look at my face. It's all love. But I'm not entertaining that nonsense. You got my pressure up.
To tell me why.
He's the only black man in America that never smelled a smelly sponge. All right, listen.
Marlon said he's tired of the blacks.
Marlon, what did Marlon say?
He said he's tired of the blacks.
Yeah, Marlon, I'm with you. I'm tired of black folks. I'm tired of us, and I'm tired of me. Because we will lie. I was just being honest and to shed my soul. And that was the opportunity for him to jump in and be honest. And he going to sit there thinking that I'm stupid. And he going to tell me he never, a black person never smelled a smelly sponge in the kitchen. Never.
Don't make me laugh. My abs are hurting.
Well, I'm more concerned about your eyebrows. I'm more concerned about your eyebrows. I don't give a damn about your abs. And y'all gonna sit there and talk about two different liquids when you and Brown are the only two doing this. And half of these people in this chat room have a dishwasher. Sonia Murray brings up a very good point.
Mr. Brown brought up a very good point about that sponge. I wasn't even thinking about that. Sanitary reasons. Y'all need to stop this. Y'all need to stop this nonsense.
Excuse me? I was being honest.
Use the dishwasher today.
I swear, I could show you the receipt how I went to the supermarket yesterday and picked up sponges.
Free yourself, Sean.
I'm not doing it.
Free yourself. That way you won't have to buy as many sponges all the time.
We're going to shout out the room because I'm done. I'm finished.
Mr. Brown, inbox me. Inbox me how you never smell a stinky sponge.
Put that in the chat. Put that in the group room later on today. That Mr. Brown
Give us the keys. Give us the keys.
He's never smelled a smelly sponge.
And never will.
Never.
How old is Mr. Brown? 50-something years old?
He's like me. He's 3,515 years old. He's from Brooklyn. He grew up. He was one like me, probably grew up washing dishes. He gonna sit there and tell me that in his 3,000 years on this earth that he never smelled the smelly sponge. And he said that on his podcast.
Did not hesitate.
It didn't hesitate. And now he walking around that house like this. Why did I say I didn't? He's getting inbox right now. Now, Brown, you know you're a goddamn lie. People are like, you a goddamn lie. Some old auntie calling in from right now. He's a goddamn lie.
I know who can give us the real. Dottie. Dottie.ifill. Call in. Does Mr. Brown got dirty sponges?
He's probably throwing away sponges now.
She's washed a dish or two over there.
All right. Senny, we're going to show the chat room some love.
Yeah.
Because Lord knows we need it.
Okay. Yeah. Gonna shout him out.
People out here ain't using sponges. Never smelled them.
Lee Scott said, you don't know Mr. Brown's life.
I know one thing. A lot of these folks are not agreeing with me that they had smelled the smelly sponge. Cindy, look, I dare to ask you. Because, Cindy, if you say no, I'm going to throw myself through that window right there. Cindy J. Have you ever smelled the dirty sponge from the kitchen, Senny J? This is your moment. This is your moment. This is all your credibility right now, Senny J. Senny, have you ever smelled this smelly sponge?
I don't go around
Have
smelling
you ever
sponges.
in your house?
So
In your house, Senny.
I don't sniff sponges.
So you never smell one either, Senny?
I make sure they're new when I use it.
Senny, look at me.
I make sure when I use
the question is,
but the thing is that when I use the sponge, I make sure it's new. So I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna say no.
You never. Wait.
How would I would have to use a dirty sponge to smell a dirty sponge? Isn't that correct?
Yeah. So Senny, you've never. Another one.
I know what mildew smells like.
Senny, have you
Has it come from a sponge I've used?
Have you ever?
No.
Have you ever smelled the dirty sponge? It's just yes or no.
No.
Oh my God, this show's over.
To be
shout
honest,
out the shop room. We're
actually, now that I think about it, have I ever smelled a dirty sponge?
We're done. After we shout out
that
the
would
room,
mean I would have to pick up a sponge that's dirty and sniff it.
Shout out the room. The show is over.
I'm only 34. I'm not as old as y'all.
Nobody wants to be honest today, and that's fine. That's something that you gotta deal with.
You going over here picking up dirty sponges, obviously, and sniffing it because you want to use it.
I'm being honest.
But if you have,
wants to be honest,
when you think about it, if you have to check, you probably shouldn't be using it anyway.
Exactly.
But you're using that to wash your dishes. But you're using that to wash your dishes.
And now I just shared with you.
How many years ago? You're 56.
20-something years ago, 30 years ago.
Okay.
What are you talking about? But at least I'm being honest and sharing with you. And nobody wants to be honest, because everybody want the fame and the glory. That you sacrifice your integrity, and you don't want to be honest. Is this more about the dishwasher, or is this more about your moral compass?
Mr. Brown said right, Senny J. Because we
I
have
don't
to
believe a word.
pick up the dirty, nasty sponge and be like, we know it's dirty. Look, you can look at it. It don't matter what color it is, pink, blue, green. You can look at the sponge and tell it's dirty. Yeah, we shouldn't be using that.
Brown lost
Why
a
you
lot
sniffing it?
Brown has to regain his integrity in this chat room.
No, Mr.
And I think by starting off, Brown, just listen. Don't comment. Because you made yourself look crazy right now. Okay?
I get the philosophy now, Mr. Brown. I get it. I get where he's coming from.
All right, we're going to shout out the room because I'm done.
Put your hearts in there because y'all know my name taking down skills is janky.
Senny, what's the Cash App over there, Senny?
Cash App is $S3, just joking. $S Harvey Morning Show.
And what's that star boy? They want to be star ballers today. How do they do that, Senny?
You guys can be star ballers. Shout out to our girl D-Lo. Actually, where is D-Lo? She ain't here today. She running out of money.
Never smelled the smelly sponge. Oh my God!
Shout out to all my star ballers. Down in the lower right hand corner, you'll see a little star icon. You can just press that, and Facebook will take you through the prompts to purchase a star package that you can then send to us or other creators on Facebook that you follow. But why would you want to do that? Spend them here, where you get your morning started right. Hey, where the hearts at? In the chat room. Hey, where the hearts at? In the chat room. Hey, where the hearts at? In the chat room. Hey, where the hearts at? In the chat room. Hey, where the hearts at? In the chat room. Hey, where the hearts at? In the chat room. Hey, where the hearts at? Senny, let's go. Turn down for what? Hey, where the hearts at? Where the hearts at? Or where the hearts come? Turn down for what? Hey, where the hearts at? Where the hearts at? Or where the hearts come? Turn down for what? Hey, where the hearts at? Where the hearts at? Or where the hearts come? Turn down for what? 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 Hey, for what? Hey, one more time. City's Turned Up Tuesday. Let's go. Hey, where the hearts at? In the chat room. Hey, where the hearts at? In the chat room. Hey, where the hearts at? In the chat room. Hey, where the hearts at? In the chat room. Hey, where the hearts at? In the chat room. Hey, where the hearts at? In the chat room. Hey, where the hearts at? Cindy, let's go. Turn down for what? Hey, where the hearts at? Where the hearts at? Or where the hearts come on? Turn down for what? Hey, where the hearts at?
Where the hearts at? Or where the hearts? Come on.
Turn down for what? Hey,
Where the hearts at? Where the hearts at? Or where the hearts? Come on.
Turn down for what?
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 For what? Hey.
For what?
Hey.
For what?
Hey.
For
That's
what?
it.
Hey.
That sounds hot.
I'm going to shout out Lynette Serrano. Hey, girl. She is a star baller today. She just sent us 200 stars. We appreciate you, Lynette. And we all know she has her little thing with Facebook. She's like, I don't like how they divvy it up. But we appreciate you, Lynette. And it is coming to us. So shout out to Lynette. And I have your tea over here.
I'll get it for you.
Sean's going to get it for you today. Isn't that so sweet? Since he over there.
I don't want to disturb them.
And I missed the sales that they had on Prime Day for the Keurigs.
Well, you was too busy blading your eyebrows.
But don't worry, there's another one coming up.
You was too busy.
Whatever. My other Prime deal stuff
The
is
Shawn
coming
Harvey
up.
Morning Show, Senny Barbi.
Sean, what's good, my big brother? How you doing, man? It's Marlon.
Marlon, God bless you.
God bless you, bro.
Hey,
Seneca.
Marlon. Good morning. We are in the middle
Good
of the
morning, good
shout-outs.
morning.
What are you doing?
I want to pose, I think it's a great topic. Listen, I want to pose a question to you. Do you feel the same way about your, you know how you go through the sponges and you constantly throw them away, right?
Yeah.
All right. Are you the same way with your washcloths?
Yeah, of course. I used a washcloth last night. I threw it right away. I threw it. I didn't throw it away, but I put it in the dirty clothes. Yeah, I do the same thing.
So you don't use a washcloth more than once?
Not at all. I got 50,000.
I commend you. I
don't do that.
That's dope.
But you know why, Marlon? Because I learned from back in the day when you're not supposed to use washcloths like that. Remember, I left home early. I left home when I was 9 years old. So a lot of my training was out in these streets.
Right.
He didn't leave home when he was
But
9.
for
But
Mr.
I
Brown,
guarantee you a lot of people in this chat room right now have a washcloth sitting on a joint from last week. I guarantee it. Seneca?
Marlon. Marlon, don't call up in this show trying to get any kind of kudos or cool points, okay?
Okay.
Why don't you just go back in there and wait for your name to be called out, all right? You have a good little morning, okay? We appreciate you.
Yeah, have a good one.
Yeah,
Marlon,
thank you.
Cindy, we need Marlon down here.
Do we, Sean? Because I think he's good to go. Literally.
Seneca, your washcloth's good to go. But on that note, you have a good one.
All right, Cindy, we need Marlon down here. All right, go.
Before I was rudely interrupted, good morning, Nicole Harris.
Oh,
hey,
my
girl.
God, that's hilarious.
Good to see you. Shout out to you, girl. Shout out to Vanetta George. Hey, Vanetta. What's going on, girl? Hey. Shout out to Randy Montgomery. Hey, Randy. How you doing, girl? Shout out to you. Shout out to Wanda Santiago Shepherd. Wanda, hey, girl.
Has Wanda been around lately? What's going on?
Yeah, she's been around, but she's been like in and out.
Wanda,
but she's been listening.
Wanda, what's going on? You are my BX sister. Highbridge for life. Innovel for life. You know, Wanda's mother, God bless Wanda's mother, was there when hip hop started. Right there with Kool Herc. Wanda, call in or whatever. You know, your brother loves you. I just haven't heard from you. I don't know what's going on.
You know Wanda works.
All right, just know and show us some special love. That's all.
She does, and she's always sending us stars. I would say Wanda's a star baller.
Okay, I haven't heard. Okay, well, God bless you. I'm just checking on you.
You know, Wanda,
BX
he
for
ain't
life.
in the chat room. So.
BX for life. BX for life. She already know that. Ogden Avenue, Nelson Avenue, we already know.
I can't. Shout out to Joanna DJ Cookie Williams. Hey, DJ Cookie. What you doing, girl? Where have you been? Okay.
DJ Cookie.
Blast from the past.
Wow.
Hey, girl. Good to see you this morning.
Wow, yes. Good to see you.
Shout out to DJ Younganut. Hey, Younganut. I appreciate you still listening. You know he's in Orlando. You in Florida? You down there with your wife and your daughter?
Are you serious?
Are there other people there with you guys?
I
like
didn't know that.
grandkids
So
and all that?
what is he doing?
I think they're just doing what they do.
So
you know,
he's
DJ Youngin is always traveling, not telling nobody, just living life.
All right, listen, let's show him some love then. His family's gonna love. See, here go Youngin right here. That's Youngin right there. All right, there you go. Look, Youngin probably walking around his villa now. They playing my music.
Right, and Youngin, if you ain't playing,
I ain't staying.
I be saying that for no reason, like in the middle of Walmart. It's ridiculous. Shout out to LaShawn Haynes Jones. Yo, LaShawn Haynes Jones. First, LaShawn, girl, I cannot believe you came up here. Okay, you're crazy because you know LaShawn is in a group chat with us.
Really?
We have a group chat for Costa Rica.
Right.
And she didn't put in there, oh, hey, girls, I'm going to be in Pennsylvania.
And let me tell you something, Senny.
And I love LaShawn. Oh, can't wait to see you again.
Senny, let me tell you something. She walked in the Iron Mule. She had on some high-low boots on. And
I know, LaShawn.
She had some Taylor jeans on, and she was walking around there.
I
And,
know.
Deborah and all of them.
I know.
Deborah had all that stomach out and
My
all that. They was in there. I was like, look at my girls in here. Look at them.
I'm
they
still
do it. They came. It was so good to see them. And yeah, LaShawn was looking absolutely beautiful that night. Thank you for coming, sis.
But you know, it's okay because I don't want to see LaShawn unless I can have a drink. So it's fine, girl.
That was a definite relapse for you.
I'm gonna see you in 3 weeks.
If you would have if you would have been, thank God you wasn't at the Iron Meal because that was a relapse.
What?
Yeah, LaShawn Haynes Jones and you, that was a relapse.
I know, right?
LaShawn would have inboxed me later. Sean, I am so sorry.
I know, and it's so funny because Ken Black is such a pillar of strength for you, but I for sure would have taken a shot.
Yeah, no doubt.
Shout out to the Godfather of Solar, Tracy Ray. Hey, the Godfather, what's going on? Shout out to you. What kind of hat are you wearing today?
I need you, hey Godfather. I need you out here August the 1st. We're gonna get everything lined up. I don't want because he came late to the show. You know, if you're available August the 1st, my friend.
And how he said he put an American flag pin on his hat because of me. I was like, yo, take that off. Don't do that because of me. Yeah. So funny. If anything, the Godfather, if you put an American flag, it should remind you to keep your foot on their neck. You know what I'm saying?
Here we go.
That these people ain't for you.
They for you. They're for you. They're keeping you alive.
That they ain't for you. Keep that in remembrance of that.
This woman is out here.
That you need to find a way to get out of here by any means necessary.
Yeah. And if it wasn't for folks like the Godfather or myself, you wouldn't be out there putting a blade in your eyebrows and feeling safe because we were all out here vaccinated. So we are for you. We are the ones that got you out here being outside.
Please.
Okay? So and that's facts. And that's only facts. I mean, we could go back and forth with the opinions.
Sean, I was outside when there was 600,000 people dying, so I would be outside regardless.
Yeah, okay. Come on. Who's next?
Shout out.
Right. You were scared as hell.
I was out here.
Right.
You saw me, and I seen you.
Okay. Right.
You was out here too.
You need to get vaccinated. I said that like I'm your uncle.
Right.
You need to get vaccinated.
Yo, that's gonna be it. You know what? You need to get vaccinated.
You a goddamn lie.
Hey, you need to get vaccinated.
You need to get vaccinated. You a goddamn lie. Every time you come up with your concerns, I'm a goddamn lie. You need to get vaccinated.
Sean, stop! Oh my God, I'm gonna stop.
You talking about your dishwasher cleaner than you. Brown talking about he Brown vaccinated.
Dang, Mr. Brown, you lost cool points for me there.
There you go.
Shout out to Kai Gonzalez with those 350 stars. That's what I'm talking about, Kai. You've been holding those in the stash, girl? Yo. You've been holding on to those?
Another BX.
Shout out to you, Kai.
Another BX hero, Forest Projects.
You know what I'm saying?
163rd, Prospect Avenue, Trinity, Tiffany. Intervale, 163rd, Western Beef.
And we know
I'll be in the hood today. Kyle, you want to link up? I'm going to my mother's house. She live on Intervale, 163, right in the jungle.
She's probably working.
Up the hill where they gave away free cheese back in the 70s.
I'm done.
Okay.
Shout out to Kai, threw me off with that. I saw those stars. I didn't know where I was
Goddamn lie.
Shout out to Valerie Thomas. Hey, Valerie, what's going on? Hey, Valerie Thomas.
I went to
Valerie, were you there on Sunday?
Nope.
Oh, okay.
She was too tired because she had a celebration for one of her grandchildren, I believe, if I'm saying it right. I ran into Valerie. I went to the nail salon, Senny J. I go into the nail salon to get my, the feet and nails done, right?
Yeah, you're keeping up with your manicure, with your mani?
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about,
Okay.
Shawn.
And as soon as I walk in there, Valerie and her grandson is over there getting their feet rubbed. And it's like, and we just started talking, and she was in there, and she walked out, looked absolutely beautiful, and they went on about their way, and we talking across the room, like, you coming out tonight? Like, people are getting relaxed.
Yeah, she's like, no.
Nah, see you tomorrow, Shawn. Never showed up. Hey, what we doing? Are you all right? Grandson, these are good folks. So I saw her Saturday in the morning. So I saw Valerie Saturday in the morning, about 10 o'clock in the morning.
That's right. The gang that's always there.
Valerie and I live in the sort
We
of...
decided to take a night off.
Right.
And y'all New Yorkers just came through.
No doubt.
Shout out to you, Valerie. I'll see you next time.
No doubt.
Shout out to Shamika Lavaglio. Love you, girl. Wish I can see you.
Her and that beautiful husband was in there. They were sitting over there by the bar. They kind of look like each other. They're so beautiful.
I know, but that's couples that have been together for a while. They do start to look alike. I don't know why that happened.
Like, they were the best looking couple. Like, they weren't best looking in high school. Like, it was one of those things.
Yeah.
And he's a blessed man to have this young lady. I tell you that much.
He better know it.
Yeah,
he better know it.
And she's the same way for her. She's blessed to have that young man, and she knows it. You know what I'm saying? And that's why she's living her best life. There's no turbulence of resentment going on over there. You could tell. As soon as I said, Shawn, it was not a resentful bone in her body. She's living right.
I know she's living right.
And you a goddamn lie.
Shout out to Dira Jackson. I always still want to say Daniels. Hey, Dira, what's going on? And Dira, are we going to see you up here, girl? Like,
August the 1st.
Why you never come up to the Poconos? Do you have a thing about this? You don't do PA?
That's hilarious.
Shout out to you. I'd like to see you up here. And I think August, you say you like Coco Brown, so I want to see.
Yeah.
I want to see you, your husband, your brother. Like, y'all are always doing stuff. Me, boom, we're doing it. Thanks.
August the 1st, Roxanne Shante. August 22nd, Coco Brown. We're doing it for the ladies. Harvey's doing it for the ladies for August.
Yo, Marlon is stupid.
What is he saying? What is he saying?
He said the same thing happens with people with their pets. They start to look alike after a while.
They sure do. You and King there was a lot going on with you and King. And you was looking more like King.
I hate you.
Right.
Shout out to Cappy Garrison. Garrison Cappy. How are you? New listener?
Yeah, God
I appreciate
bless her.
you. Shout out
God
to you,
bless
Cappy.
her. I think she should come to the... Cappy, you was at the comedy show, right?
Yeah,
In
I
Easton?
feel like that name is familiar.
Cappy, let us know, right?
Yeah,
I think
what's
it's at
going
the
on?
comedy. I think she was at the comedy show in Easton.
Dara said, I've been to PA once and left there, not remembering a thing.
Well,
I know, Dara.
well, we need you to do it again. Well,
Just
remember,
come
Dara
back
came
and
to
remember
she
this
came
time.
to the when I used to do the show at the Broadway Social Rebels. She came there with the husband. That's the first time I met her.
Oh.
And the husband had no clue where he was and what this was all about. And she introduced me to her husband. He's like, "This is Shawn from the Shawn Harvey Morning Show. That's what I listen to every day." He was like,
And
"Huh?"
he's like, I want to go home.
I went like, "What are we doing here? Is this some cult kind of thing going? Is this a giant? Is this a giant susu? Like what? You goddamn lie."
He's like, I ain't going back up there again.
He said, "Don't you dare have me riding up there to Pennsylvania trying to purchase some rawhide. We could have got rawhide in Harlem."
I'm done. Shout out to
She's like, "Can we go back to the Shawn Harvey Morning Show? Wake up to you a goddamn lie. We got rawhide in the back, and we got some sponges."
Shout out to Naroma Johnson. Hey, Naroma. What's going on, girl? Naroma, call in. I want to see what's going on with you and like yell at Shawn about something. Shout out to Natalie Wright. Hey, Natalie. How are you? Shout out to Danielle Williams. Hey, Danielle. Danielle, do you use the dishwasher? I know you got a dishwasher over there.
No, she doesn't.
You seem like the type of woman that would use the dishwasher because you got things to do and you don't got time to be washing dishes with those hands, girl.
96% of the people in the chat room wash the dishes by hand.
I don't think she's...
Now you're reaching.
But you know what? Also, Danielle is a single woman.
Doesn't matter.
I don't think she has enough dishes to warrant wanting to use the dishwasher.
Oh, so you're putting her in a category right now.
Well,
and that's not fair. You're being a little judgy.
But a lot of the time, it's like something like real quick. You know, she's a woman on the go. She has a lot of stuff going on.
The woman's been home for a whole year.
Yeah, but I don't know. I would say it's 50-50.
I think she washes dishes.
50-50.
If 96% of the people are washing dishes and throwing sponges away, I'm gonna feel safe that Danielle Williams is washing dishes by hand. Go ahead, Sid.
But I think it's just because of situational, not because she actually wants to. I don't think she likes washing dishes.
I think you're just trying to convince people to use the dishwasher, and it's just not working for you.
Shout out to my girl Avis Denise. She said, I use my dishwasher at least 3 times a week. Thank you, girl.
Well, there you go. It's 3 of you.
And she's a nurse, so she knows it's safe and sanitized and good. Yeah. Avis is not doing anything nasty or dirty over there.
Okay.
Shout out to you, Avis. Love her.
Her fingernails are dirty.
Avis, you hear that?
He's a goddamn lie.
that is a lie. Avis is clean as heck.
It's a goddamn lie.
Shout out to Roma is not feeling well.
What's wrong with her?
Roma, you ain't got that shot, did you? No, but Roma, I hope you feel it.
See,
I hope
now
you feel better.
You're being mean. And even if she got that shot, she'll be fine.
I hope you feel good.
Would you need that shot.
I hope you feel better, Naroma. I'm just joking.
Everybody put
I hope you feel better.
Put hearts, the prayer emojis in there for our beloved Roro. And if you feel up to it, call in. Because, we love you to death. So she's not feeling well. Y'all put some prayer emojis in there.
Yeah, no, I don't like that, Naroma. I don't like that you're not feeling well.
God bless.
Shout out to Prentice Cox. No pause.
Why don't you look in the camera over there and say it, Senny?
I don't know where my camera is.
That camera right there. Just follow the brows. Follow the shadows.
Good morning, Mr. Robinson.
There you go. Why did you tilt your head down at a 45-degree angle like you're swimming on your back trying to get some buoyancy? What do you really think you're a superhero? Like you are, Senny, you are not a Marvel comic. Even though you do look like one right now, you are not a superhero. Trust me. You gonna go out there and stand in front of a moving car and stop it with your eyebrows?
I wanted to put a little.
Don't do that. It's very disturbing. You just stop it. You look like you going to starting school to be the Joker.
You like that, Prentice?
Yeah, that's for sure. Now you probably freaked him out.
Go watch the replay for that.
Like,
put a little special something on there for you.
Gonna need a sponge for that. You want some rod?
Shout out to Natalie Wright. Hey, Natalie. What's going on, girl? What's going on out there? Shout out to you. Shout out to, I wrote DJ Cookie twice. Shout out to Sonia Murray. What up, girl? How are you?
I know her hands are clean.
Shout out to Marlon Woods, whatever.
No, don't do that. Don't do that. Senny.
Shout out to Kai. Hey, girl.
Marlon, I need you to come into the studio with your product so we could talk about it and chop it up. And, he's a hero of mine. He's a young man that's progressive.
Hero.
Yeah, he's a young man. He's very progressive with his thinking. He's an inventor. He has a patent. He's he has a very interesting story, man.
You gave him a whole little intro.
Yeah.
Shout out to Jermaine Akil Adu. If you still listening, wow, blast from the past. Jermaine, you all right out there? Hey, shout out to you.
Marlon looks better as a man than remember that movie, The Best Man, and Terrence. Remember Terrence Howard in The Best Man? When Terrence Howard, am I saying his name right, Sam?
There was a lot of men.
I know
in
that.
Best Man.
But Terrence Howard, am I saying his name right, Sam?
But none of them come to mind when you say Marlon.
But see, hold on. Am I saying his name right first? Terrence Howard, is that his name? Senny, the light skinned dude in The Best Man. Is that his name?
Yes.
Senny, Marlon looks so good as a man. Pause. that he could have took that role. He looks
What?
better. I mean, not Terrence Howard today, not the diabetic one, not that guy. The Terrence from The Best Man, Terrence Howard in 1999, who I think at that point were all those men. They were all fine as hell. Pause. Good looking men.
Yeah,
I don't have no
Morris
problem saying that.
Chestnut.
But yeah, Morris Chestnut.
Morris Chestnut in the 90s?
Yo, Senny, you know what I want you to do? I want you to take Marlon's face, put it on Terrence Howard's face, and put it in the group room as one of the best men. I think Marlon would not only looks better than Terrence Howard back then, he would have played that role better.
Oh my God.
What? Those gray eyes that this guy have over there, Marlon? You don't think that'll top Terrence Howard's eyes, CJ?
I don't know. I haven't looked into Marlon's eyes lately.
You need to look into his eyes.
Shout out. Well,
well, how can you with them eyebrows? I don't know. Can you see?
Thank you for that.
Boy, those things, man. Those things are popping right out of that forehead.
Shout out to Trina Pinkard Smith. Hey, Trina. How are you doing, girl? I seen you up there for your little Aunt May's birthday party, looking absolutely beautiful. Shout out to you, girl.
If the power go out, we'll just follow your eyebrows.
Shout out to Damaris D. Rodriguez. Damaris, I am so excited to meet you because she's coming to Costa Rica, right?
Yeah.
You and Avis and me, I cannot wait. It's going to be so exciting. Shout out to WM Dixon. What up, WM? Shout out to you. Yo, WM, you should be coming to Costa Rica with us, man. What's going on?
Yeah, no doubt. But the next trip, maybe he can go on.
The next one. Shout out to Jennifer Fischetti. Hey, Jennifer. What's going on? When are me and you going to hang out so we can make Shawn jealous?
No.
Because I would just love it.
No.
I want to hang out with Jennifer.
Nope.
The woman,
Nope.
the myth,
Nope.
the legend.
Nope.
Always hearing.
Nope.
Never quite seeing.
Nope.
I'm
Nope.
always just missing you, Jennifer. Just by like a hair.
Let me tell you something.
So, but don't worry. We're going to get up. Definitely. 2021.
Oh, no.
Senny and Jenny.
Nope.
It's our year. Let's do it.
I'm going to tell you
I'll
this.
have my people call your people.
Let me tell you something.
And by my people calling your people, I mean me calling Shawn and then calling you and then we hook it up and then we call her.
You and the Vanetta Georges of the world and the Barbi Colognes of the world are not going to swoop down and take my beloved friend away from me.
He doesn't want me to meet you, Jennifer. He thinks I'm too ratchet to meet you.
No. Jennifer's been in the ratchet parts of Allentown. She knows what ratchet is.
Senny and Jenny.
Listen to me.
I like the sound of that.
I will keep her away. She was at my house last week.
I know, and you didn't invite me over.
And
you said I was going to come over last week.
No. I'm going to keep this one friend to myself while you'll come down here and swoop up all my other friends. Jennifer is my friend. And that's it. And so y'all stop inboxing her and all that. Don't do it. This is my friend.
Well, we're already Facebook friends,
I don't care.
it's just a natural progression.
That's my friend. And leave her alone, everybody.
Shout out to you, Jennifer.
Okay.
Senny and Jenny. Think about it. 2021. Senny and Jenny, 2021.
That's dope.
Shout out to Dawn Smith. Can I call you Jenny?
Easy. Don't call her nothing. Go on to the next person. How about that?
Shout out to Dawn Smith. Hey, Dawn. What's going on? Shout out to you. Shout out to Marcus, Mr. One Emoji Johnson. Marcus, what's going on out there? Hit me with an emoji. Shout out to Diane Hall. I said Diane Hall. Hey, Diane, what's going on? You've been working so much.
Yeah, she just listens.
She just pops in and gives an emoji now, too.
That's okay. As long as she know where home is.
I know. I miss her. Hey,
you know
Diane.
what I'm saying? She ain't listening to no other corny-ass radio station in the morning but us. She ain't listening to that. She listens to us. She know where home is.
Thanks, Dawn. She's over here hitting us with some stars.
She know where home is. They all do.
I'm dead. Hey, Shelby PA. What up, Shelby? What are you doing? Where are you? We haven't seen you in here. Oh, well, you come in later. That's why. Hey, Shelby. I miss you.
Senny, I came in here yesterday after 11 o'clock, about before 12.
Right.
When after you guys left.
Yeah.
And Shelby was in that room of hers because Shelby has both offices next
Oh
room.
yeah,
to both
Shelby
rooms.
got a whole thing over here.
And Senny, she's blasting all these old school songs, Jeffrey Osborne, all that feel good music.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
just blasting through the hallway, you know.
And she's like this.
She's just I don't know.
You
She's
didn't even go there?
no, I just hear the music.
He didn't want to destroy the vibe.
I walk in, I hear "Search in the Name of Love." That was just unbelievable.
Oh, Diane, she said, thanks, guys. I am here working and listening. Okay, girl, you
Yeah.
get that queen.
She know what home is. She doesn't listen to the W's and the WBLS's and the WW. She doesn't do that. She's here in Harvey's house.
I'm done. Shout out to DeVern Mathis. Hey, DeVern, one of our SEAL team members. Where you been at, DeVern? We've been putting in this work.
Yo, you missed 4 SEAL team appointments. I'm gonna take your scuba gear away from you. I know you over there at that U-Haul cleaning those trucks like Senny cleans a dishwasher. I get it.
DeVern, we've been having SEAL appointments.
Yeah, and you've been missing our SEAL appointments. We had some randoms out there.
We've been taking these ladies down.
That's right. And you over there all in love.
Is she in love? Is she in a relationship
I
right
don't
now?
know, but the way she acted, she ain't been around the SEAL team. That's the SEAL team, everybody. It's Senny, Shawn Harvey, Princess Cox, No Pause, and DeVern Mathis. We go places with it. You guys don't want to.
I'm done. So shout out to you, DeVern. And are you in a relationship? Let me know.
We are. And you know, Senny and I and DeVern and Princess, we'll go gangbang something, no problem. Well, now I got to ask permission for my wife, but I think it'll be okay.
She's usually okay with it. When Shawn gets out the scuba gear, she's
yeah.
usually okay.
Right. And later on tonight, she's like, "What's the SEAL team again? Explain the SEAL team to
Run
me."
the SEAL team, but think
Say
by me
one more
time.
one more time, because you think it's funny, and I don't. Like that's how she thought. I like. Explain it. It's funny to Senny, but I'm trying to get the humor on it. I've had a hard day. Did you clean the kitchen? Did you throw the sponges away?
Shout out to
And I say to you, "You a goddamn lie."
You're stupid. Shout out to D-Lo. The other Mathis. Isn't that so great? I always think it's so funny that you guys are named Mathis and you're not related, but you met on this show and you guys hang out. Shout out to D-Lo Mathis. Hey, D-Lo. What's going on? Star Baller. What's going on in that farm of yours? Is anything sprouting? What is being made?
Well, nothing has sprouted for you in a minute.
Let us know what's going on. Can we get an update? Shout out to I want to know what's growing over there because aren't you guys like in a heat thing?
Well, we
so
know
this is intriguing to me.
Well, we know what's growing on your forehead.
Shout out to Alan Suave McAllister. Hey, Alan.
Is DeVern in a relationship? See?
I don't think. No. Oh, that's right. She said no.
Oh.
She is not in a relationship.
There you go.
So, okay. So her spot on the SEAL team
Okay,
is still open.
All right.
There should be no problem.
DeVern, we need you to, check in every once in a while. I don't want you to lose your SEAL team membership, of course. I'm for sure there's others online that would love to take your spot. But we're the original 4. You, myself, Princess, and Senny. We the SEAL team. Okay? You missed Jennifer Lopez. We smashed her.
Yeah, Brittany, she's in her conservative shit. You missed that.
Hey, DeVern, you don't want none of Brittany?
She's SEAL team certified.
Come on now. Senny and I, Princess and I gonna have on our white socks with our scuba gear on.
Stop.
Shawn Harvey Morning Show, Senny Barbi.
Hey, Shawn, I want to take up one more second of your time because I know Seneca hates when I call in. But hey, I had put in the chat room that you guys need to have a cookout, a Shawn Harvey cookout, and I got like over 300 likes.
Oh, please.
Oh, well,
He didn't get no likes.
But Senny,
He just want to eat.
Senny brings up.
Shawn, what you think about that?
Yeah, I think it's great. I think it's a great idea, and we need to put something together. Yeah, he's absolutely right.
When are we going to have time to put something together, Shawn?
Maybe
we have
August.
baby showers.
I know.
You're traveling the islands for the next 3 weeks.
I know.
We have Roxanne Shante. We have Hot Sauce's birthday. Like
That's all right. We can get it
You know
done.
what I'm saying? You have pool parties coming up. Like we have stuff going on already. The calendar is full.
No, it's not. We could do one before the summer.
So maybe you can have a Marlon Woods sponsored cookout, and maybe the Shawn Harvey morning show might stop by.
Shawn, you know why she's doing this, right?
Why?
Because it was my idea.
Ooh. Right. And the way your response to it, Senny J, really, it does hold true. What
My
he's saying.
response?
Yeah, to what he just said. You just shut him down. It was matter of fact.
Right.
It was no feelings to it.
It was loud.
It was almost like a directive. Like you just shut it down. Like you was
because I know because I know what I know what goes into something like this, and I know that we're not going to be able to do it at this time.
But and not only that, when you hear his voice, your attitude changes a little bit. It's more assertive. Like you just want to shut him down. There's this glee on your face. Like I'd say like you have pleasure in doing this when Marlon calls in. I don't understand why. This is a man that's helped you throughout your life.
Sean, because
and continues to do so.
Because we're at work. We're working right now.
But this
and
is your
he thinks it's a game. He wants to call in.
So
and
what?
He wants to say he has ideas and he wants to joke and laugh.
This is an open line show.
This is no joke. This is no joke. I think that'll be a great thing for everybody to listen to the show.
So then what we
come together in the summertime and have a great time.
All right, let's delegate it then. We have Marlon and Vanetta delegates.
Vanetta.
Yeah, get them both involved.
Vanetta's busy.
Get them both involved.
Being my friend is a full-time job.
Oh my
and Vanetta
God!
Is already, and she working for the government.
Listen
Look, Vanetta is booked and busy.
Do me a favor, Marlon. Link up with Vanetta, and y'all get something going on. And then you'll okay.
No.
Don't, Senny.
Sean, I'm tired of that voice. Y'all have a nice day, and I'll link up with Vanetta.
All right. Who says they're tired of that voice?
Because somebody like that, and this is who you entertain.
But Senny, wait a minute.
I'm supposed to be your co-host, and this is who you entertain.
Senny,
call up in here, giving directives of what we think we should do. You don't know our calendars, sir.
I know, but
this is a very busy show. Shawn Harvey is a very busy man. He doesn't even eat.
Yeah, but Senny,
you want him to do a cookout?
Yeah, let's do that. Let's link up. We'll see. We'll give them all available dates. I think it's something that could be done. Shawn Harvey Morning Show. Is anybody else on that name?
Hey, good morning, guys. It's Danielle. How y'all doing?
Senny.
Danielle.
Senny, is there anybody else on the list?
Is there any? Oh no.
Listen, I was at Wally World. I had snuck out to get some water because I ran low on a couple of things, and I hear y'all talking about the dishwasher and and how I probably don't wash dishes. Let me tell you something. I have maybe used a dishwasher on one hand. That's how many times I wash dishes. I love to wash dishes and do laundry.
Thank you.
I do.
Thank you. Because you know why?
And I don't have one in this apartment, but if I did, I probably wouldn't use it.
You know what? Because you're a grown ass woman and you get it. And you're clean.
Well, I
and
said
you're
it
not
was
nasty. And after you wash your dishes,
it doesn't make you nasty using a dishwasher. And dishwashers are sanitized.
Danielle, after you wash your dishes, you're mopping your kitchen floor. They're not doing none of that. They got nasty, crummy stuff on the floor because they're not cleaning their whole kitchen.
I can mop the floor while the dishes are washing in
the
dishwasher.
Serious? Who does that?
I can multitask.
You didn't say that.
She can multitask.
Are you serious right now? Are you making this up as you go along?
When I close my dishwasher door, I then finish up wiping up anything left on the sink.
Danielle.
You know, maybe I'll wash the pots and pans I didn't put in the dishwasher. I
used it literally a couple of times in my old apartment, and I just was like, I want to feel the suds on my hands. I want to use a rag.
Right.
That's that trauma bonding from childhood.
Well,
it's not trauma. Now, trauma is you hitting me 3 in the morning and I'm crying and I'm standing up there and doing it. That's trauma, okay?
Well, listen.
That's the trauma. My mother would be like, get your worst. You'd be like, and you washing the dishes. That's the trauma. But
Senny haven't had no suds.
I'll just be like, let me just do the dishes.
Well, Senny haven't had no suds in her hands for a minute, so don't worry about it.
What?
She wish she had some soapy suds on her hands. Listen,
I also, when I go to the laundry, I love to see suds in clothes. I can't stand when somebody washes clothes.
Yeah.
And I don't see no suds. I'm like, you're nasty.
Right.
What are you using?
Right.
What
Very
are
nasty.
you using? You using Trend? Using White Rose?
That's
what are you
hilarious.
using in the clothes?
Yeah.
White Rose.
Yeah, White Rose.
I'm weak.
Hilarious. Well, see, young lady,
I love games.
You have confirmed what we've all been talking about all morning. 97% of the people in there with dishwashers or not wash their dishes by hand. Some of these folks in the
just
chat room.
Now,
some of these-
Senny, do
She's
you
nasty.
have to have a certain amount of dishes to put in there before you do it, or you just putting a dish here and there and closing it and then waiting for it to pile up and then do it?
I'll usually, if by the end of the day, I'll say, I'll put, if it's not full, I'll still run it. I can run a dishwasher at least twice a day.
Oh, man.
I know it's not good, like energy.
She's a goddamn lie.
But it's getting run at least once, and it'll probably be after dinner time for sure.
Her and Brown are just making all this up as they go.
Okay.
along.
No, but
Okay.
I can run it twice a day.
She
But
doesn't.
I won't wait till it's
Right.
filled.
All right, Danielle.
Okay.
Yeah.
God bless you. I know that those fingernails are clean as hell. I know. Hold on, Senny. I know that kitchen floor is clean. That carpet is vacuumed in that thing, and I know that. And that sink is clean because after you wash your dishes, you clean that, pull those particles out, and you clean that sink.
Now, what I don't do, Shawn, is I don't use like a sponge a day and throw them away.
All right, well,
I don't.
Well, that's
But what I do is I put a little bleach on the sponge and let it air dry.
all right, cool. See, there's other methods to everybody's madness. But one thing we do know, and that's for sure, is 97% of these people in the chat room, whether they have a dishwasher or not, are still washing their dishes by hand. Hold on, Daniel. Shawn Harvey Morning Show, Senny Barbi. Hold on a second. Hold on. Danielle.
Yes.
Now that I know that your fingernails are clean, I'm going to go on to
I'm sorry?
Now that I know that your fingernails are clean, I'm going to go on to the next caller.
All right.
And I know that your kitchen floor is clean, and it just brings me just inner peace. I'm sitting next to a woman that's not
I definitely wash dishes every day.
I'm sitting next to
And I don't even like it to pile up. Like if I'm in there, I wash whatever is in there.
Yeah.
I'm sitting next to a woman that looks like Catwoman.
Be
That's
quiet,
not.
Senny. You know what I call you, Senny? And this is out of love.
No, it's
You
not.
are my Freddie Brooks from Different World. You are my Freddie. I love you. You're for the environment. You're like anti-vax. You like the microwave, got the rays that zap your mind. You are my Freddie Brooks.
And
I love you, Senny.
a dirty kitchen floor.
Goodbye, Shaw. Goodbye.
You don't got no love for your boy.
She know you crazy as hell.
All right, goodbye.
You're wrong.
Have a good day, guys.
Yes, if it was a different world, you'd be Ron.
Shawn Harvey Morning Show, Senny Barbi. God bless.
Good morning. God bless. No, my stomach was upset.
Hold on a second. Hold on. Apologize again, Senny. This is Roro.
Hey, Naroma.
Hi, Senny.
You didn't apologize
What am I apologizing
because you
for?
said, did you sick because you took the vaccine?
Oh, I'm sorry, Naroma.
There you go.
I shouldn't have said that.
No, I didn't hear none of that,
Well, thank you.
so I
God
guess
bless.
it wasn't none of my business. But
Anyway, what's going on? What's going on with you?
okay, my stomach. I guess it was something I ate that was wrong, and oh man, I was not feeling good. And last week, okay, so I experienced not having a phone for 4 days, and so it gave me time to read the Bible, watch TV, just chill out and not go crazy like a lot of people do because they're Facebook junkies. So it was like, okay, I'm going to get a phone. But I do know the feeling of not having a phone for a minute. So I had to get a new phone. Now I'm trying to adjust to this new phone. I have most of my numbers in there, but not all of them. So that's what was going on. But I come in and I hear y'all carrying on. Shawn hating on your eyebrows or whatever going on.
I'm scaring him.
And then y'all hating on the fact that he was talking about the sponges, which I'm like, Shawn, I don't know too many black people, unless they real bougie, that use sponge and it never get bad or sour. I don't understand that because I ain't got no money to keep buying no sponges. I use sponges once in a while. I use a washcloth. I put bleach on it. I wash my dishes with bleach half of the time. But everybody gets funky a little once in a while if they black. And everybody, because if you grow up in the hood, because we wasn't rich, so man, you made work what works. You know what I mean?
That's
some
right.
Some people didn't have a wash rag, but I went in the Family Dollar store, and it's not like I'm against different cultures, but I don't know no culture. A lady told me, so the whole family, they stunk up the whole Family Dollar store. You know, those people, I don't know, from India or wherever they from, that they say they don't use deodorant, but that's past the underarm funk. That's funk from the bottom to the top. And so therefore, I feel even if you don't use deodorant, if you wash or you soak in the water, you will not be funky. So how do you get on the bus or the train and smell up the whole thing, and you not a homeless person, but you smelling up the whole place? And so a lady said that's their culture. I said, what kind of culture is that? Culture of not washing your behind? Come on.
All right, listen.
Y'all got to explain that to me.
Oh, no, listen. We're not going to get on the culture for not. No, stop.
No, that's not a culture. That's not a culture.
You are. You said Indian folks. You said Indian folks are going to the dollar store and they smell like. That's what you said. So you you said
Come on,
that.
Sean, there ain't no culture.
You said Indian folks go in there and they tell all the deodorant. Like, that's what you said. You can't say that.
I said, but it's not a culture. That's just they don't wash their behind. Plain and simple. I don't know why people take it up for them. Saying it's a culture.
All right.
She's just saying she's confused.
No, Senny, she's being brother. You can't say that, bro. There's a lot of black folks that do
I can't
this.
say what.
There's a lot of black.
I can't say what. It's not a culture, John. You could be
the
nice,
Indian
but
folks.
come on.
Senny, she said Indian folks.
She said she didn't know what their
I understand
ethnicity was.
She know what it is. Come on, stop it.
That's not okay.
Yes, she is.
Let's
Come
get
on,
back
stop
to
it,
y'all.
No,
y'all know there ain't
you're
no
right,
culture.
but-
You real on the show all the time. Come on, Sean. Let's get real with it. That ain't no daggone culture.
She want the late night Sean. She want comedian Shawn Harvey. She don't want where you get your morning started right, Shawn Harvey.
Right, listen.
You know what she talk about.
Listen.
That's right, the robot. He know what you talk about.
We're not going
But
to do that.
I miss y'all.
black-
I miss y'all.
He trying to put on for these
I just had to
Facebook
get that
people.
out because I'm saying, I try to be nice most of the time, but I'm
my
not
God.
being nice when that funk hit me in my face like that. Okay, knock me out. No, I'm not being nice. What kind of culture is that? You better that's culture shock, man. You shock somebody with that.
Boy.
This is why I love when the robocalls.
Boy,
yes.
boy, have we forgotten where we've come from?
Come from
You and I was funky for 2 years.
Yes,
straight.
and guess what?
Okay, and we couldn't
high
even smell. We couldn't even smell ourselves, and we was on buses with dirty fingernails and no deodorant in
Look,
sight.
my feet was funky, my
And you
behind
gonna
was
sit-
funky, everything was funky. But guess what? I was a funky monkey, but it wasn't no culture.
So
I was on
a
crack.
culture. We was on
I
the
was
crack
wet.
culture. Listen
No,
to me.
there ain't no culture.
There
That's
sure is.
sickness.
Let me tell you
That's
something.
an illness. So I guess them people are sick. They ill.
Hey.
You know?
And when we got on buses named Roma, you and I, because we the only two in here that smoke crack, and we
Right.
were sitting up here funky as hell. How you think we were inconvenienced to these folks?
Oh, my family told me. People told me. Shoot. They told me.
So now we turn the page around, and you're complaining about people who are funky when you and I were funky back in the day. And it's a different type of funk. Not this funk that Senny has right now, sweating with these eyebrows. We have to take
these people do it. They talk about a culture. I ain't say our culture. I told them, no, I ain't washed. Look, my children used to say, Mom, your sneakers stink, your feet stink. You know what I mean? I was high. I didn't give a daggone, but I guess they don't care, and they ain't even high. You know.
So, Senny, so what she's saying too is, when Roma and I got clean, obviously our nasal passages open up, because when you smoke crack, you can't smell nothing anywhere. And now that we're all sober and clean, We can smell now.
We can smell.
And
it ain't right.
And then Roma, thank God we can smell.
Oh,
And now-
yeah, right.
and now-
You're right.
And now,
She's saying maybe somebody needs to tell them.
and now she say these people. Now who are these people? Which
Well,
is a
I didn't
very
mean to say these people.
yes,
Let me
no, you don't. You,
excuse it.
no, you
Okay.
meant that. You meant that. It's
The
fine.
People that are
humans-
not smelling themselves.
Yeah, let me clarify. The humans from India, wherever
there you
they
go.
come
See?
from,
Oh my God.
yes, wherever they come from, that don't believe in deodorant, even I think some French people, whatever. You know what I'm saying?
And
They
black
don't
folks.
believe. They
And
don't
black-
believe in washing.
Oh
They
my
don't believe in
God.
washing.
All right. Well, listen. God,
Nah,
God-
I want y'all to have a good time. And I think Marlon's suggestion, Senny, about a cookout is a good suggestion.
What?
It's a very good one. If y'all could fit it in your busy
Oh, my
schedule.
God.
Well,
Yo,
Naroma,
Roro.
we're only doing a cookout if you can come.
Oh,
if you can't
don't
come,
do that,
well, then
Sam.
I'm sorry. I don't think we can do it. So,
Oh,
we'll
man,
see.
I would love to. Do
Cindy,
it in
don't do that.
September.
Do
Do
it.
it in September, because I
Okay.
can't do that heat, man. I'm black enough. I
Well-
don't need nobody's tan.
Well,
Look.
we'll see then. September.
Wow.
I guess we have the month.
Roro,
Yeah, September
Roro.
would be good. I get somebody to bring me up there. My girlfriend.
No,
that
don't-
can't
don't-
really
Well,
no,
no,
no.
we'll have Marlon pick you
No,
up.
no, Cindy,
Don't worry
stop
about it.
doing that, Cindy. You're being very mean. You're
Marlon,
being
he
very
likes to
mean.
drive.
You're being very mean, Cindy. Roro, if we do one or not, if you're there, I know. If you're not, you're gonna be there in spirit. But God bless
Yes.
you. You are so entertaining. You just had me almost in tears.
I love
it.
you.
We love her,
God
too.
bless you.
Love you,
Yes,
Naroma.
I love. I wish I could be there to see Coco. She was my Coco Brown. She was my mentor in L.A. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
She
Roro,
was teaching us acting.
Roro, tell these folks how funny Coco Brown is.
Oh, she's gonna get your panty shield. She's gonna make you pee on yourself. She is off the chain, funny with the sounds that come out her mouth and oh man, all kinds of stuff. She is very talented. That woman ain't no joke.
No doubt.
I love her too.
All right,
Yes.
Roro, thanks for making my stomach hurt. Even though your stomach is hurting, but you made my stomach hurt.
Yes,
So,
I love
so
her.
I
thank
want
you.
a company. Misery loves company.
All right, well, God bless.
God bless. I love y'all. Let me get back in the chat room. I miss y'all.
Okay, love you too, Naroma. Aw, I love Naroma.
Cindy, we're gonna do quick news. You gotta get
Oh yeah. Oh, and shout out to Lee Scott. My bad, Lee. He's going to see
You missed
the
my
baby
nephew?
today.
You missed my nephew?
It's the show.
Hello.
Hello,
Cindy, it's Mr. Makes Sense, Mr. Sensational, Rel Holla.
Rel.
I'm just happy to be here.
Are you? Where are you? It sounds like you're driving.
I am. I'm driving up to Pop Hollis' house to go get in this pool. It's going to be a heat wave. It ain't no point in sitting in the car all day in the heat or sitting in the house all day in the heat. I'm going to get in this water.
No.
Yeah, shout out to his pool. I saw that on Father's Day.
Right.
You guys were
And
chilling out.
Right, and his father he put the video up of his father talking. That was really awesome. God bless you, Rel.
Thank you.
All right, what's on your mind? 97% of these folks don't use a dishwasher. What are you doing?
Oh, first of all, Pop Hollis was a Marine. He ain't with all that washing dishes. I didn't have a dishwasher.
Right.
So and even if you did use the dishwasher, for him, like when I was a kid, when I was living with him as a teenager, as a kid, he would be like, if you use the dishwasher, it was almost like you really was washing the dishes, because he's like, make sure everything's off them plates before you put it in that dishwasher.
Right.
So you might as well just wash the dishes.
Right. So he's a dish, so he washes his dishes with his hands.
Everybody's saying.
He's washing, and it's just unfortunate that just you and Mr. Brown are doing this, and everyone is washing their dishes with their hands. Cindy, this
I
is
don't
something.
know why.
It's a mental note.
It's amazing to me as well.
It's a comfort.
But I get it, because a lot of this comes from this childhood.
I hear
You
that.
guys can't
Well, see-
get out of it.
Well, see, what it is too, though, Cindy, I don't have a dishwasher in my apartment right now. So I have to wash my dishes.
Yeah.
I don't have a choice.
Yeah, but Rel, if you had a dish, because these people that's in the chat room that has a dishwasher, are still not using it, and they're washing dishes by their hand.
I know.
So, Rel,
It's
if you had one, would you use it?
I probably wouldn't use it still because it's just me, right? Like by the time I pile dishes, it would be like a week.
Right.
For me, so the dishes in there, if I'm putting dishes in there, and them things would be, the stuff would stick, it would be so much stuff stuck to the plate that I would have to scrape it off anyway. The dishwasher ain't doing that.
You know what I think it is? I think it's a combination of people are letting the stuff sit in the dishwasher too long because when you are using the dishwasher, you're thinking it needs to be full in order to run it. So now you put the stuff in the dishwasher, you wait there because you're like, okay, well, let me fill it up. Now the stuff is getting like caked on and then like people are running. No, you rinse it off. You put it in there after like an eating or whatever, and then you just run it. If it's about the middle of the day,
so why don't you just wash the dishes?
But Cindy,
why don't you just wash the dish? If you're going to do all that, you might as well wash the dish. Why would you do it?
Because you don't want to wash the dish.
You're a goddamn lie.
But Cindy, you have kids. So your dishwasher will fill up. Your dishwasher is going to fill up faster than mine because you have kids.
Right. So then, you tell them, okay, they're done eating. You rinse off your plate. If you finish eating, it's a process. If you're done eating something and you put it under running water and like wipe it with your hand, essentially, a lot of the time, whatever you're eating comes off the plate.
So you might as well just keep washing the dish.
And then just put it in the thing.
God. You don't even make
and walk away. Like, so.
But I have to. Now, Auntie Roro.
Yeah.
I gotta correct Auntie Roro because you cannot say that. It's not a culture thing. It's the fact that people don't realize in other countries, the whole deodorant thing is a westernized thing. It's an American westernized thing, deodorant.
Right.
So the other countries, they don't do deodorant. Like there's no deodorant.
Right.
That's westernized. That's an American thing.
Right.
Just like there's things in other countries that we don't have. Right. So it's not that it's a culture thing. It's more of it's just deodorant is a American thing. That's really what it is. That's actually deodorant is our culture. Like if you want to say it that way.
Right.
And they do wash. They just don't use deodorant. And some places don't even wear cologne.
Yeah, that's great. Well, thank God we're not doing that here.
Well,
I'm gonna be an American.
Should because a lot of the deodorants out here, then that's the problem.
Oh my
or
God,
the ones if you get one that is not an antiperspirant, because the problem is when you block your limbs from perspiring. That's what causes these blockages. And that is what's causing a lot of these cancers and things like that. And that's what people are not talking about. That is the problem.
Right. Well,
your body needs to sweat.
All right. Well, God bless you.
And it's the foods that you're eating that are causing the odors.
Okay.
Preservatives and all of these things like that. It goes deeper.
Yeah, then we all stink as hell.
And that's why people stink. Because of the foods that you're eating.
All right, go ahead.
Believe it.
So remember Jamie Foxx, his stand-up years ago, long time ago, his stand-up, and he said he went to Africa, and he was like how it smells over there, right? And he was like, he was with the dude, the African dude, and he told the African dude, "You smell," and the African dude was like, "No, you smell," right? Because Jamie Foxx had on all these fragrances, and the African dude had his natural essence.
Right, right. Well, then we all smell in this country right now, Rel.
Yeah.
All right,
exactly.
All right, God bless. We're going to end the show. Thank you, Rel. Yeah, everybody, Rel Holloman, always making sense. One more quick, we're going to do a quick news story.
And that's how you know if you're all right, by the way you smell.
Right, right. Exactly.
But we cover it all up. So that's why nobody ever knows what's going on with them.
Well,
how you know if you foul smelling or if something's going on in your insides if you always putting perfume on it?
You know what's going on in your insides. You know damn well what's going on. All right, everybody, he's got a few minutes. He always got something interesting to say. Leonard Roy's on the phone. Go ahead, Leonard.
Hey, Hey, Senny did a phenomenal job yesterday.
Oh, thanks, Leonard. I appreciate that.
She did the show. She hosted. Senny got down. Senny got the hell down. I was listening. I didn't even try to call in. Senny did her thing. I was like, you go, girl.
Oh, well, thanks, Leonard. I'm glad that you were listening.
Cindy, that's very nice. It's a funny thing that you said that because as soon as you heard your voice, you started rolling her eyes. But let me tell you something. I said it in the beginning of the show that Senny and Barbi did a tremendous job yesterday, and they always do. And that's why the show keeps going. If I'm not here, the show keeps moving. This is what we do here. There's a lot of talent over here. But yeah, she definitely did a great job, you know. And that's it. That's what we do here. She comes over here and she does the damn thing. And I listened to the after the fact. I listened to the show and I thoroughly enjoyed it, and I enjoyed both of them, and so it was awesome. Leonard.
Yes.
Real quick. 97% of the folks wash the dishes by hand. Only 2 people in this whole entire chat room uses a dishwasher. Where do you stand on that? Before we Cindy, one quick story, we gotta go. Where do you stand on that, Leonard?
My dishwasher is only used to hold the dishes after I wash them, for me not having room in my cabinets to put dishes in and the pots and pans.
Right. So
I don't use the dishwasher to wash dishes.
Let's clap.
He uses it for storage.
That's fine, but he's a man. That kitchen is clean. That kitchen floor is clean. The whole kitchen is clean because he takes his time and he washes those dishes and he cleans that sink. God bless you, and his fingernails are clean.
I can't.
God bless you, bro. You rank up there with the rest of us. 97% of us. And these are folks that have here go Leonard. He just proved it. He has a dishwasher. He doesn't even use it. Storage. I commend you, my friend.
There you go. The only time that I use, like, my dishwasher, you use it. Like, if I move and I got all my dishes boxed up in the boxes and everything, I'll put all the dishes in the dishwasher. I'll use that to wash them, to rinse off from, dust that accumulated during the move and put them up. Other than that, I don't use that dishwasher for washing dishes. That's for dish storage.
Right.
They don't clean dishes.
I don't know why everybody's having these problems.
Do you have all those water spots and those little white, whatchamacallits, that Cascade leaves no, the Cascade do leave that on there. They playing.
Right. Well, Leonard, thank you so much, man. You rank up there with the rest of us. 97% of us, whether they have dishwashers or not, don't even use it. Leonard just said, I mean to repeat what he said, we're going to let him go. He uses a dishwasher to store the dishes. That's a real man right there, and his fingernails are dirty. I trust a man. His fingernails are clean. I trust a man like this. All right, we got to go because we're going to end the show.
All
right, God bless you.
All right, see you later.
Senny, one quick news thing. Boy, what a show today, right, Senny?
Amazing.
What a ride. All right, front page news, Senny J. Let's go. Front page news, y'all. With Senny J. Hey. Front page news. Why? S to the E double N Y. And she can't deny. She got the front page news, y'all. She got the facts, y'all. She's not the whack, y'all. That's Senny J. Come on. S to the E double N Y. And she doesn't get high, but she got the news. And you won't deny. That's Senny J. That's Senny J. S-E-double-N-Y. And you can't deny she got the front page news, y'all. Front page news, y'all. You goddamn lie.
Yeah, front page news. Thank you. Yes, I have the news for you guys to let you know what's going on. I don't know, one story to give you guys.
I know one thing they had. They on a cruise ship, everybody. You got to pay an extra $200.
For what?
They open up the cruise line, and if you're not vaccinated, right?
Right.
You got to pay an extra $200 per person to get the COVID shots, the COVID tests while you're on the cruise. And on top of that, you got to wear the mask because the cruise industry went to court and they said we don't want nobody on this cruise unless they're vaccinated. They said that that's against the law, right? So the cruise industry said, okay, can't do that. The circuit judge, shut that down. Guess what the cruise industry did? They said, okay, cool. We can't do that. What we're going to do is this. We're going to charge everybody $200 extra. And guess what? That's going to trickle down to all other industries. Non-vaxxers stand up. I know you're going to lie. You're going to be like Brown. You're going to tell them that you never smelled a smelly sponge. I get it. But if you're about this game, $200, you got a family of 5. That's $1,000. And then, Senny, they're going to put you on the other side of the ship, and you got to wear your mask the whole time on your cruise.
Well, my question is...
God bless.
No, is it worth going on a cruise?
No, right. You don't have that choice. You don't have to.
Yeah, exactly.
You don't have to.
Do we have to go on cruises?
And that's right.
Because people get sick on them anyway.
Right.
And you can't really do what you want. Like, I mean,
and
people don't have to go on a cruise.
And that's the point.
That is the beauty of it.
And that's the point.
Because I'm going to Costa Rica.
Excuse me.
For
that
5
is
days,
the point.
and we'll be joyful.
And that's the point that I'm making.
Time.
That's the point that I'm making. You don't have to go, but know this: you're spending an extra $1,000. Guess what, too, Senny? One of the Wall Street firms, right? One of those Bear and Stearns, one of those Wall Street guys, one of them corporate, one of them brokers' houses down in Wall Street, Senny. Guess what?
Yeah.
You know what the CEO said?
What?
Because now it's time for everybody to go back to work, right? And all these stockbrokers and all these folks are making big money, right?
Yeah.
But they're working from home. I'm not mad at you. Get your bread. But guess what the CEO said? Because the workers are complaining they don't want to go back to work, right? Because they live wherever they live, right? And they commute. Guess what the CEO said?
What?
He said, if you want to make this same salary, all this money you're getting, you have to come back to work. You don't have to, but you won't work here. That's what the CEO said, Senny J. He said, you want this Manhattan salary? You want this 100, 200, 300K? Get your ass down here. If not, find someplace else to work. I applaud you, sir.
And that's fine.
He said, you want a Manhattan, New York salary? Get your ass on the train and get your ass down here. This is done.
And that's what people should be faced with. People need to be faced with the harsh realities of these employers that they've been slaving away for years, to realize that these people don't give a damn about you, and you really need to start making and asking yourself, after this year, after all the death and destruction that you've seen, and to see how these people are treating you after a new variant is out here, and things that are still happening, and how they're still forcing you to work, and how they still don't care about you and your rights and your body, and how it all matters is their bottom line so that they can make their dollar. And if you choose to still go back to that, then that's up to you. But you should take it as a reason to look into yourself and your life and your family and realize if that's something that you really need to do.
And you know what? You make a great point there, because now this is what they're doing. Now this is an opportunity for you, non-vax, to go home, start your own business via whatever's going on. Let me finish.
Which has happened.
Hold on. Whatever going on in your life, this is the opportunity to start your own business. F that job, like Senny says. Hold on, wait a minute. And then you could do your own thing. I would suggest you do that, because this is what they're going to do now for the employer. I'm going to tell you this right now. I'm going to give you some breaking news. Welcome to Harvey's house. One story, Senny. We out here. Senny, guess what they're doing? Guess what they're going to do? You can choose to work at home, right? But guess what the employer's going to do? He's going to slash that salary. Now, you still can be home and you can build that empire. You could take it that way as well. But please believe that almost up to 30% of your salary is going to be cut if you want to stay home. You take advantage of that, you get something else going on, a hustle on the side. So, 2 things here. You got to take your ass back to work. You think you're going to work home, they're going to, don't be surprised you get that killer email. We're chopping down your salary. And it's not against the law.
Entrepreneurship is up almost 80% since COVID. So I think people have made their decision. And all of these states that are cutting federal aid, the extra unemployment, because they want people to go back to work, the jobs that are hurting, service jobs that need people to go back to work, they're not. So it's still not doing anything. So I think the people are speaking.
Okay, well, there you go.
And shout out to them.
Senny, Damaris D. Rodriguez could you help me with her?
She can't what? She can't get in the room?
No, she can't post nothing. She was blocked on Facebook. She was blocked in a group.
Girl, what?
Yeah, because she said something crazy in the group, right? So, Facebook did what they had to do. And we always say, folks, you got to be like, if you post in the Shawn Harvey Morning Show Wake Up Team group, post like you're posting on your page. Because just because you go into the group, you can still post something that's offensive and it violates the guidelines, right? I think she said something, and what Facebook is doing, I think they tagged her. We need to go in there, Senny J, and talk to Facebook to kind of read. I don't know what the.
Girl,
I don't know
you over there
what she said. Yeah, she's blocked, but she's like permanently blocked. She can't even. The time is up. I think they let her in the room, and then when she wants to say something, they won't allow her. She says something really reckless, I think, back in the day. I can't. I remember. I know Facebook sent me something that she said.
Oh, okay.
And they asked me that I wanted her to be blocked from the group, and I said no.
Yeah.
But they took it upon themselves. Like they went above. It's their platform.
Right.
So they're doing something to Damaris D that's not allowing her to post. So, Senny, I know we're busy, but
okay.
If 2 minutes after the show, if you don't mind, could you just go in there and see what they're saying about her, and can we kindly ask them, can we free this young lady, and whatever she posts, you'll never do it again.
Right.
Okay.
No, okay.
Senny, one quick story before we get out of here, because I got to show you some pictures.
I'm done.
Okay.
A 76-year-old woman on probation is headed back to prison after missing calls from her probation official. A woman, Gwen Levi was granted house arrest last June after serving 16 years of her 24-year sentence in prison. While on release, she attended a computer class and missed a few calls from her probation officials. Now Gwen is awaiting transfer to a federal facility from a Washington, D.C. jail. She said, "I feel like I was attempting to do all the right things," Gwen said in a statement through her lawyer. "Breaking rules is not who I am. I tried to explain what happened, and to tell the truth, at no time did I think I wasn't supposed to go to that class." Gwen was reportedly improving her computer processing skills at a class in Baltimore's Inner Harbor, and they took note that she wasn't at home at 10:51 on June 12th. She did not respond to calls for a few hours. Her ankle monitor revealed that she was later at home at 1:17 that same day. Gwen's time outside the home was reportedly deemed as an escape. Her attorney said that she's in a jail waiting to be transferred to a federal facility. They said there's no question she was in class, as she was told she could have been robbing a bank. They're going to treat her as if she was robbing a bank. Gwen, she is serving time for doing drug conspiracy, expressed feeling devastated. She served nearly 2 decades in different facilities in Maryland, Texas, and Alabama. All
right.
She's been filling her time with activities and has been volunteering, but she's still in jail waiting to hear back. She's 76 years old. Why would they do this to her?
She's 76 years old?
Yeah.
So wait a minute. Only thing she had to do is call her probation officer?
Well, yeah, but she has to go to this class, I guess, as like part of her probation. And I guess she was at the class, but they called her while she was gone. She don't got a cell phone.
Well, she's got to listen. I'm sorry that she's back in jail, but you can 76
Hopefully
years old.
she can get back out.
By the time you're 80. But I'm sorry, man. Listen. You gotta.
Technology.
You gotta make sure you're calling your peoples, regardless of cell phones or not.
Why are they calling her? They should know where she's at.
Oh, there you go.
Call her after 1:17.
So listen, guys. Great show today. We truly appreciate you. Senny, where can they find you?
Yes. Oh, shout out to Barbi. You guys can find her Barbi Cologne on Facebook. Barbi Cologne. I am Barbi Cologne on Instagram. Designer Babe 38 on Snapchat. You guys can find me Senny J on Facebook, Senny_J on Instagram, Senny J, the E is a 3 on Snapchat, Senny J on Clubhouse.
Shawn Harvey on Facebook, comedian Shawn Harvey on Facebook, Harvey on Instagram. I want to thank everyone for the donations, Cash App, and stars. We definitely appreciate you guys. What we do is we're going to the group room. We hang out with Tricky Lewis for a little bit on Fan Radio. We get back into the group room. And remember, I have $10 tickets on sale right now for Roxanne Shante on August the 1st, only $10. And also Coco Brown, only $10 on August 22nd at the Iron Mill. All right, guys, we are out of here. God bless y'all. Cindy, you going and wave over there in that third camera. We are out of here. Y'all guys have a blessed day and good night. God bless you.
Share the well.